Okay, I'd like to start with another moment of silence for another animal. This is for Felisa, the cat.
Feliz
Um,
Navidad.
Are you
Felisa,
sure? Are you sure it's not Felicia?
Felicia the cat. Felicia the cat. I want a full 5 seconds for this cat.
A 5-second moment of silence. Eric's not even here yet.
I'm here.
Put up the timer.
I'm listening.
All right, well, I can count to 5. I got perfect timing.
I mean, that's good enough. We can.
Is it silent if he
is that
counts?
Is that Felicia's ghost?
So Felicia was a stray Parisian.
Parisian.
Felician.
Did you? Could have sounded out any of these words.
You're doing this just
You're
cold.
doing great.
Real
Oh, you're
cold.
doing great.
We're doing it. She was from Paris. This cat who was this was
Paris.
the only cat successfully launched into space. She was launched on October 18th,
He was a
1963.
cartoon?
She was part of the French space program.
was a
14
lot.
cats trained for this space
That-
flight, but
that
Felicia
likely-
was the one that got it. She survived the mission. She went into space and came back in her capsule 13 minutes after the rocket ignited.
God bless
She
her.
was and I just thought it was amazing because this cat is probably contributed more to.
this is her who's your avatar. That's Felicia.
That is Felicia the cat. Yeah.
Is
Wow.
that why they named Black Cat Felicia Day in Spider-Man, you think?
That's probably in memory.
exactly
So,
why.
but she made it to back to Earth. Okay, it sounds like she was a hero.
Yeah, but so she wasn't the only cat. There was another cat that unsuccessfully, and I
Burnt up.
tried to find the name of this cat. I felt bad. They don't put the name here on Wikipedia of the one that died.
It's an
sad.
unmarked pet cemetery.
Is it true
Yeah.
that America sent a bulldog at the same time to battle the French in that race?
A French bulldog.
Space race.
Yeah, cats versus dogs.
In space, it makes
No
sense.
matter, no matter who wins, we lose.
Welcome to the HiLo cast. That's
it. Welcome.
All right.
I like the claps.
It's episode 160, everybody.
We
And
all do.
tonight, our good friends Shannon and Eric aren't long for the city of Austin, Texas.
For this
Tonight-
world.
Tonight, we were all going to get together and eat Batzonies and watch Batman Forever.
We had big plans.
This damn ice storm ruined it. So instead, we're doing it as an episode of the podcast. We're live right now on YouTube and Twitch. It's our Batman Forever commentary / Batzony retrospective. Because a couple of us have had Batzony recently.
So are we going to talk about that first? Because I have a lot of things to say about the Batzony.
Well, I say let's get the movie started first because it's a 2-hour. It's a 2-hour movie.
It's
we're
2
gonna be here-
hours?
We're gonna be here all night.
Yikes.
So,
I had no idea. Let's get this started right
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
for
with creds, so.
for anybody who wants to watch along, it's streaming on Hulu right now as of February 3rd, 2022. Before we get started, I would like. Well, no, we'll wait. Let's get started first. Wait till we get. Is everyone ready? Is everyone queued up?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, one sec.
All right, we can wait.
I'm not using Hulu, so this is going to be weird.
Oh,
Let me know when y'all see the Warner Brothers pictures.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
the first second. So, yeah.
All right, everyone queue up. So right now we're starting at the Warner Brothers logo.
oh, fuck, I'm so nervous.
Time Warner.
Where did it go?
And, Paul, you're watching what? Just like your DVD copy about it?
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah,
His
This
paper
is-
Okay.
paper case. So make sure you keep it low, so we don't want it to.
Do you have the
go over.
Angel or the Devil edition?
what was the competitor to Blu-ray? I forgot the name of that.
HD DVD. I own one. They're amazing.
Yeah,
He
that's
got
what
one
I
for
have.
free. Let's start. Here we go. Starting the movie in 3,
Wait,
2.
Wait. No, you know what? Go ahead, start.
No. We can wait. Are you ready?
We gotta
Yeah,
wait.
I got a commercial. I got a Sephora commercial. They know I'm a makeup artist.
You don't pay for Hulu.
That's why I don't use Hulu. It's garbage.
It sucks. I did the free trial so I
Guys,
could
do you
skip
also
these
have
fucking
commercials? You're telling me for this?
That's why I
Guys,
downloaded the thing.
It's a couple.
No, I got the
All
free
right,
trial with no
now I
commercials.
got some weird kid climbing on ice. What is this?
All right. Well, we're gonna have
How
to
to
deal with
Train Your
Eric's
Dragon, the
commercials, I
series?
suppose, tonight as well.
You can press play. I'll catch up.
We'll press play. All right. So here we go. We're starting the movie now on the Warner Brothers logo in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this ad has 40 minutes. 40 seconds.
40 minutes. That's a long ad.
That's a long ad.
Oh, I gotta
So
turn
we're-
the volume down.
Yeah, turn mine down too. It's a little loud. Oh, I hear somebody's Warner Brothers. Oh, I forgot. I didn't know it was a Tim Burton production. That's nuts.
Yeah, I think he gets producer credit on all 4.
So let's talk Batzoni's.
Val Kilmer's in this.
What? You don't?
You're
All right,
watching the wrong one.
No, you are. You know, this is the right one. Val Kilmer is in this one. We're watching
Hold
Batman
on, let me-
Forever.
You're watching the wrong
Jim Carrey's
one.
in it.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh yeah, baby.
Famously hated working with Carrie. It was so many fun stories.
What's your time code say?
I'm about to hit 1 minute exactly,
Okay, great.
and it's the Batman logo.
I
We
see
were
it.
all so excited in 1995.
Does it say forever now?
It just said forever in
Great.
green.
I'm caught up.
Paul, do you like the song "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal?
That's right. This one has "Kiss from a Rose" in it, doesn't it?
It's the best one.
It's a good song.
I mean, I guess some people like the Prince stuff from the first one, but I love "Kiss from a Rose."
So I had to work today, so I was unable to obtain a Batzony, but my wife made me a Batzony out of a Tostino's pizza.
Oh,
nice.
That's really cute.
So that's probably
I was
like an
supposed to remove
actually.
the squares here. I see.
No, those are how I cut it.
I
You
see.
can eat those.
Oh, look at that. That's way cooler than the Little Caesars one.
It's a
Oh,
Tostino's.
you have no idea. Do you remember Nickelodeon Gak?
Yeah.
I remember
That's
that.
what like the mozzarella cheese on the
Ooh.
Batzony from Little Caesars was like. It's not quite a liquid, but it's not really a solid either. It's some kind of slime.
Some kind of hybrid.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you've had the stuffed. It's the same stuff that's in the stuffed crust.
No, mine was more liquidy than that. Like it
Whoa.
never turned fully solid.
So Gotham's just supposed to be a pinball machine? What
In
are-
this one, it is. Yeah.
Okay, they're just all inside a Batman pinball.
So here we're looking at somebody's Batzony. I think this is Shannon's. Maybe I have a picture of Paul's. somewhere
That's
else.
it. Yeah. Before I started to eat it.
Oh, here, let me see.
How does that?
So that white stuff is like Nickelodeon Gak. It's like
Why
slime.
did you eat Gak? Why do you keep saying it's like Gak?
That's what it feels like. Did you touch it?
Did
No,
you,
I ate it.
did you mess around with it in your hands like Gak?
Did you put it in your sister's hair like Gak?
How was the pepperoni part?
It's a hot and ready. It's just a hot and ready with some fucking
some-
bat
with some-
tails
with some-
on the end.
Some big Gak mouths.
It's $7.99. A hot and ready, I think, is $6 now. It's still an incredible value, except for the fact that you're missing out parts of the hot and ready for more money. You know.
Yeah. Well, it
So
doesn't. It doesn't look appetizing. Let me tell you.
I got it, and I got some stuffed crazy bread, but I also got this dessert that I want to show you guys.
Let's see.
That I think is amazing that Little Caesars does now that I didn't know about. It's a cookie dough brownie. I've already eaten half of it. I'm gonna eat another piece right now. But
Is it cooked?
so it comes out like cold and kind of like the cookie dough on top is kind of raw. So it's like having a scoop of cookie dough. It's fucking delicious.
Has
Sounds like you
Tommy
need to
Lee Jones
cook
just
it.
mentioned pizza in Batman Forever, and here we are
Yeah,
eating pizza.
Has Tommy Lee Jones ever been this animated in anything?
Apparently, in the Steven Seagal movie Under Siege, he's pretty animated. I've never seen it personally.
He was pretty good in No Country for Old Men.
I wish he was Two-Face in No Country for Old Men.
Look,
Me too.
everyone can see that. Everyone's gathered to see him.
Yeah, they go, he's coming.
Oh, Val
He's
Kilmer's
coming right
Batman in
now.
this
Let's
one.
wait.
Who did you think Val Kilmer was when you saw his name earlier?
I was trying to figure it out because I forgot who Batman was in this one.
Nicole
Kilmer.
Kidman looks incredible in this movie. by
So
the way.
this Batman movie is now over 25 years old. Am I doing the math right? I think so.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
100 years old.
Wow. And the world has ended. And now we're telling this story by campfire.
Batman swoops down in front of a crowd and just goes, "What's going on?"
Yeah, everyone's cool with him. No one's the law
Everybody's
enforcement.
watching. There's a crowd, 6 feet away.
They're definitely not chasing him in this version of the story.
Was this the last time? Well, Batman and Robin, I guess, was the last time Batman was goofy, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But this is who directed. This is
Schumacher.
Joel
Schumacher. Yeah, Joel Schumacher.
He does both
really-
of these.
He really wanted to take it, like I said, to the campy 60s style, mixed with.
You know what?
Tim Burton.
Now that we have all these other versions of it, I'm not so mad at this. I could sit down and enjoy it for what it is.
It's better than fucking Justice League, that's for sure.
This is
Holy
worlds
shit.
better than Batman and Robin too.
Big time. But it's because you got good villains. Tommy Lee Jones and the Riddler. And Jim
Is
Carrey.
Dr. Meridian in the comic book? Or was that her name? What was the doctor's
She's
name?
Ball and Chain.
Yes,
That's a little-
Ball and Chain.
That's a little
the new
inside
Batman.
joke from before the stream started.
Yeah, if you guys had shown up early, you would know.
You'd be
You
having a
said
good
8:30.
laugh.
I was watching Keenan.
Host SNL?
How's that? How's Keenan?
It's funny. Like they make a lot of jokes. In this reality, he was in Black Goonies, a movie called Black Goonies.
That's really good.
He met his wife on a show where the mom was like his hot mom, and then they started dating and fucking and shit.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's all
I did-
very funny.
I did know that. Sarah told me that.
Is Kel in it?
No, but that Chris Red guy is his brother, and he kind of is the Kel role. Like he's real zany and like over the top.
He wouldn't let Kel anywhere near that.
Fuck
Yeah.
no, Kel's gonna ruin it.
Leave Kel
With all
alone.
his cocaine.
He loves orange soda, my man.
Well, what do you think that was? Ed's secret sauce.
It was slang. We're hemorrhaging viewers. What does Ed talk?
Who's this red hooded man? Is this the Red Hood?
Yeah, this is Two-Face's gang, the Red Hoods.
The Red Hoods.
How was the
Whoa, this guy's full of energy.
Batzony then? Was it an order again?
I mean, it's a hot and ready pizza. Like I said, I like a hot and ready pizza. I'm not gonna.
But you get a little bit.
But you get less.
You get less. That's not worth
But
it.
look, did you see? Look who's I don't know if he is Batman or if he's calling Batman, but the Little Caesars man is up there.
I see him.
Pizza.
Also, if you scan that code, you have to answer a riddle from the Riddler, and then you get entered into a contest to go to the Batman premiere.
It's just the riddle is who stabbed Little Caesar.
The riddle I got was in what does calzone come before pizza? And it's
What?
like Gotham City and like various other things, but the answer was the dictionary, of course. C
The answer-
before P.
The answer was Little Caesars shortly Bigfoot Pizza from 1994.
I called and called. I was trying to find one that was open because like most places didn't open, today. This one, I let the phone ring probably 15 times, and they said, "We don't open till 2. We're only taking online orders." That was how they answered the phone.
I don't blame them. Who wants to risk their lives?
We walked down to the local corner store, and there's people walking home back like in the other direction with pizzas from the little deli. They were very excited.
So I had to go to work today. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have the pizza box.
You had to go to work, Alan. How was that?
It was fine, actually. The roads weren't too bad. I actually took a little video. I'm going to play for you right now. This is my commute to work. And I'm not driving with the phone in my hands. It's on a little cradle that I use for my GPS.
Oh, but you turned it around. That's smart.
Yeah, I just put the camera face forward. I'm a smart guy, man.
You're really smart.
You're going to see the post office here in a second. And look, the streets weren't too bad. This is like at 1:30 in the afternoon.
It was pretty okay by the time I left.
I spent the morning watching cars spin out on I-35, so I didn't go anywhere.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, there was like footage on the news.
In the news, we were on coverage all damn day until like 7 o'clock at night. That's when I was able to. get free to eat this pizza and watch Batman Forever.
They were just hoping that power would go out, huh?
Anyways, Wendy's is doing a Batman promotion. That's what I wanted to show you.
Wendy's?
Wendy's.
Who all got a Batman promotion contract this year?
Wendy's did. Little Caesars.
So Wendy's has the Batman promotion? What do they have?
They actually got a Joker promotion. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. It just started.
Ugh.
It's his favorite frosty shake. It's like, pineapple.
He's mentally ill shake. It's the mentally ill Frosty Chino. I'm so crazy I combine cold brew with Frosty. I'm fucking nuts, man.
Because what do you get when you combine cold brew and frosty? You get what you fucking deserve.
Throws a frosty at them.
We live in a society.
I would love that though so much if they just went all in like that.
That cold brew Chino is pretty good.
I remember this neon eye thing. I remember that.
Yeah.
This is where like he has the safe, right? And
what company puts that much effort into an
vividly.
advertisement? That's like a custom fabricated eye billboard thing.
That's not bad. So where do you rate this one as far as all the Batman go?
Number 2.
Number 2. What's number one?
That's the one with the Keith Ledger.
Keith Ledger.
Keith Ledger.
Or what's his name?
It's Keith.
The guy who died.
It's Keith Ledger.
Keith Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Keith Ledger, whatever. Heath Ledger. You knew who I was talking about.
I knew it was Keith.
At this point, I've watched The Dark Knight so much I can't watch it anymore. Because I watched it all of 2008 and 2009.
I watched clips from The Dark Knight Rises the other day. It's still not that great. I'm not gonna lie.
The Dark Knight Rises is my father-in-law's favorite Batman movie.
His favorite out of all of them.
And I'm always like, why? Why is this the one? The bomb can't go off for an hour?
I really
That's the
love
dumbest plot line. It takes so long to use that bomb.
It's really
the main stuff at the beginning, at the outset of him taking over the city, is awesome. Like all that stuff's really cool.
There's some cool
everything from when he blows up the football field on is just.
But I feel like there was some sort of disconnect where like they wanted to bring the Joker back and they couldn't. Obviously.
Oh, did they just destroy the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
Well,
it's not sad. Oh my God, maybe it is.
The Statue of Gotham.
Statue of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
You have 3 months to
perfect.
I like that. Those giant, those bigatures they made. Those look cool though.
Oh yeah, no, like this stuff is good. Like the CGI parts suck, but the all the explosions and stuff are good.
So there was a Six Flags stunt show that was set. It was Batman Forever themed, and I went to see it at Fiesta, Texas when I was little.
I've seen that.
Were you there?
Show.
It was like
Riddler,
it was like
it's on water. Yes.
Yeah, it was all on the water. Yep, it was so cool. I fucking
Let's look
loved
it up. Let's look it up right now.
I just loved it. I was like a pig in shit when I was a kid, and I went to see that. I was like, this is so fucking cool.
I can almost distinctly remember, like at one point the Riddler's on a speedboat. It's just like it's good to be the Bat.
Yeah. They're both on it. The Riddler and Two-Face are like hanging out on speedboats.
Gotham has so many big fucking statues.
They have a lot of big statues.
This is Jim Carrey in a Batman movie. Why does he have a Riddler statue on his desk?
We don't know how good we had it. Yeah, it's his little Riddler bobblehead.
We don't know.
Remember, he has the big fortune teller book. It's a Riddler as well.
Right.
That's where he gets like his hat, right?
Yeah.
Edward Nygma. That's a normal name, sir.
It's a normal name for a man to have. Here we go.
Warner Brothers movie. The all-new Batman Forever stunt show.
Yeah.
Batman drives by on a motorcycle.
New heroes. Explosive.
Man, I forgot all about this stunt show.
And even a spectacular.
Oh man, I didn't. I think about it once a day.
Forever stunt show.
No, Batman goes, it's the car. Chicks dig the car.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Get these great savings with specially marked.
I definitely used a Coke can to get into that.
Yeah, if you don't use a Coke can to get into Six Flags, you're a fucking chump.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. You're wasting everybody's time.
You dumb shit.
You deserve everything bad that happens to you.
Are there any other versions where Edward Nygma works for Wayne Corp? I don't remember that.
I feel like he works for him in the cartoon, maybe, but I forget. It's been a long time since I've seen all the Riddler, all that shit. But there is a Riddler Origins Batman animated series episode.
And who is this guy that's like the Wayne executive? It kind of looks like Ed Begley Jr. It's not Ed Begley Jr., is it?
Is he supposed to be like the Morgan Freeman equivalent? But it is like Begley Jr., man. Are you kidding me?
That is him, huh? He just has hair and shit. It's what's weird.
Yeah, he's not all bald like he was on Arrested Development.
Is that just ice? He just has like fucking pellet ice from Sonic in the top of this cap. It's good ice. I mean, everybody knows it.
You can buy that ice by the bag. You know that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so do you remember what the Riddler's invention is, Paul? Paul?
He's gone.
What?
Do you remember what the Riddler's invention is?
What?
Guys, I'm watching this fucking movie. And y'all
Oh,
are...
this is a commentary. You're supposed to talk during the damn movie.
I think I remember watching this originally when I was a kid and being for the Riddler and not for Batman. I wanted the Riddler to win.
I can see
Makes
that.
sense.
Val Kilmer is a very upsetting Batman. Like he's not nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a jerk,
I just felt
right?
like the Riddler's the underdog here, right? He's the underdog. He should be the winner in a movie.
Well, he
Edward
wins more than
was an
anybody.
incel if I ever fucking saw one.
What'd you say?
What did you say? Edward Nygma is
He's an incel if I ever saw one.
He could probably possibly be an incel, but this is 1995. The word involuntary celibate was not around then.
Yeah, it was just called Virgin.
Listen, why don't you leave Edward Nygma alone?
But you know, I besides Batman Returns, I probably have seen this one of the original four the most handedly.
Really? I definitely I had this one on VHS, so I did watch it all the fucking time growing up.
This was the first one I saw in theaters for sure.
I was 10 years old when I saw this shit, and I could recognize that it wasn't as good as the last two that I'd seen.
Did he just say chair?
Yeah,
Chair.
Chair. Then his chair turns in. That's a cool way out, I feel.
Sir, your face is different. Why?
Why did you need to talk to me this way? I'm down here. You could just talk to me when you got here.
This isn't the greatest Batmobile, though.
No,
like that big old fin on the back.
You want the tumbler, Paul, or the Bat Pod, as seen here with Eric.
It's not, but I like the lights on the side. I always thought the lights on the side were cool.
When did we do that? What year was that? When
I want to say that was Dark Knight Rises, and they brought all the Batmobiles out to the Walmart parking lot.
At what? Yeah, the Walmart. It was a Walmart in San Antonio, right?
Do you
it
remember
was within the last 10 years, right?
I fucking pray.
I hope so. It's probably 8 years ago at this point.
I've lost all track of time.
Sure.
But you remember a little kid threw up in the parking lot? It was the highlight of the whole trip.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
I was so excited.
He was too excited. The Batmobile was too scary.
Who does Nicole Kidman play?
Paul
They
Lindner.
referenced a beeper. That's so old.
She's a Christmas Jones, right?
No, she's like Dr. Chase Meridian. I think that's what her name is.
She's a
That's
doctor.
what I said earlier, Dr. Meridian. Was she in the actual?
Hello, doctor.
She might be a creation for the animated series, actually.
She might be. Yeah, I can almost picture that. Because who is it in the first Batman is Vicky Vale. That's Kim Basinger. And then the second one's Catwoman. That's Michelle Pfeiffer. So I guess this is the second time he's had like a girlfriend. She's basically the Kim Basinger model again. Yeah. Anytime Batman has a girlfriend, it never works. Like they're always in one movie and then they're gone.
Well, she always gets killed.
Batman doesn't have a wife. Like he's not.
Batman needs a wife. I agree. This is me in front of the Harvey Dent at the Dark Knight release.
Oh, look at young Alan.
They didn't pay me a dime. Shannon was there too, probably. I don't know where
Look
his
at
picture
that
is.
young buck.
I was there. I'm almost 100% sure I took that picture, didn't I?
You possibly did. Look
The
at that
Driscolls
guy.
back there. Look, even this whole area doesn't look the fucking same. There would be towers in the background in this photo now.
There's a pandemic coming, you fool. Buy a house.
I still have my my poster all framed and everything.
Yeah, I was thinking about like, where's my poster at? I must be at my parents' house. It's in flooded.
I gotta.
in some trash can.
I just packed it. I gotta take it. I'm trying to figure out about Chase Meridian here.
What her whole deal is?
Yeah, what her whole deal is.
Paul, how would you feel if you lived in Gotham City and Batman was doing this sort of thing? Would you be pro Batman or anti Batman?
You know, looking at like how they're Batman's kind of an incel too. Looking at this.
Oh, he is a little bit of an incel. You're right.
I mean, did you just hear what he just said? He just said women, like in a dismissive way, like.
He's also. I mean, he's a billionaire playboy by title. That's like, I mean, he gets to be with women. I don't think he's an incel necessarily.
Yeah, he can have any woman he wants, Paul.
Yeah, Paul. He's Bruce Wayne.
Okay, so you're saying that he wouldn't do Nicole Kidman.
What is it?
Dr. Meridian.
I think there's a scene later where he goes, "I would do her."
If you know what I mean.
I would do Dr. Longitude. She has no comic book equivalent, and this is I read the second question on Google. The first question is, what happened to Chase Meridian? The second question is, Dr. Chase Meridian Harley Quinn?
Yes.
No, she's not.
Oh my God. That's now that technology exists, and we live it in this.
Holy shit! This is the metaverse.
Yep.
The Riddler came up with the metaverse.
Edward Nygma,
and he just lost 20% of his stock today.
Yep.
Did he really?
Enigma. Yep.
Good God.
I was saying Bruce Wayne's more of a Chad, and then
That's right. That's what I forgot. They're Chads. So yeah, Bruce Wayne's a Chad. Riddler's a beta cuck incel.
He's so smart though.
What is the point of this scene?
What does he like? He just likes seeing the fishing so much. I don't understand. Like, why?
Do you guys forget how hot Jim Carrey was when this movie came out? This is like he blew up the year before, and
what was he? He had to have been 30 something in this, right?
He just did The Mask, right?
The year before he did Ace Ventura and The Mask.
The year before he did Ace Ventura, he did this,
and then he got a huge payday to do this. Maybe 2 years before. Let's see. Ace Ventura and The Mask came out. Ace Ventura came out, and The Mask came out in 1994. So yes.
Wow, I thought this was after Ace Ventura for sure.
In 1998, he did Man on the Moon.
Yes, and then he did Man on the Moon and ruined everyone's time on set.
Sorry, Jim.
Now we know Jim.
You got two methods.
No, he's a crazy man.
Let's see. He's actually 60 years old to the day, so we could probably do the math. The movie came out in 95. He was probably 35 years old. He was as old as we are today.
Yeah, he was.
Playing the Riddler in Batman Forever.
Wow, we don't know success, guys.
It's a different world. Success is measured differently now. Just having a YouTube channel makes success.
I love the dance that he does.
Are you successful? Look at him. Does that mean that you're successful?
I'm as successful as Edward Nygma is right now in the movie.
I don't know. You don't have a cool invention.
I love
Look at all these like old tubes sticking out of all of his inventions. Why would
all his technology is from the 40s somehow. So.
Yeah, it looks like the hat that Doc Brown wears in Back to the Future.
His inventions require a lot of mercury.
And his hat is just headgear, like somebody that has like hardcore headgear.
He called him an unethical toad.
That's a good insult, an unethical toad.
I love you. It's just a blender. It's literally a blender on top of that.
That sounds like
everyone was excited for this.
I was excited. I thought Jim Carrey was. I thought they had Jim Carrey come out and do the stunt show. I was so enamored. I was like,
"Hey, Eric!"
They really outdid themselves, Fiesta, Texas.
I thought he was $1 million man. They got Carrey for this.
They got him.
He pushes him out the window, right?
Couldn't he just tip over the chair?
Whoa!
Oh yeah, that's right. He's attached to the helmet, as I recall.
I do kind of love this really crazy Gotham City they made. All these like miniatures.
It's better in this one than it is in Batman and Robin because that one looks like dog shit.
Oh, does it? I don't remember.
Yeah, the one that Mr. Freeze freezes, like you only see like 2 streets.
Yeah, it looks like the Return set, but with like a lot more neon and shit. Like,
yeah, it looks more inspired by like Japan or something. Like, definitely more color.
They took all the wrong lessons from this movie for Batman and Robin. I feel.
And so the hat was holding him in? That's not true. He was wrapped up in a cord.
He really goes crazy really quickly.
I'll get you, Knuckles.
Wow, imagine that. Now he's doing that.
Dude,
Some
I
25 years. Good for him.
We talk about not knowing how lucky we were getting Jim Carrey in a Batman movie. He is now in a Sonic movie, and I'm so excited.
We're so lucky, and in 20 years we won't know how lucky we were.
Wait! I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, they just shoot him in the face on
no,
show.
Batman jumps over.
Yeah, this is the best part.
There was footage of him in the courtroom jumping.
Yeah, dressed as Batman. He jumps over.
What you've got to imagine is broad daylight when these court proceedings are there.
And it didn't look like Val Kilmer. It looked like a stunt guy.
You just go,
yeah, for sure. It was the stunt show guy from Fiesta, Texas, dressed up as Batman, jumping over.
He goes, "This is my big get. I gotta really."
Do you remember that day in the court, Master Wayne?
They're flying me out to Shreveport to be Batman.
Shreveport, an old court set in Shreveport.
You're like, how can I forget? It was so hot in there in that Batman suit.
I was so sweaty. It's humid there.
In that muggy Louisiana heat.
Why would you make movies there?
Dr. Nigma, can you explain all these tubes around?
Look at that wig. It looks great.
It's a good wig. And his little spiky hairdo he gets later in the movie is good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? So far, this is a lot more enjoyable than I remembered.
I love this movie.
So am I ruining your game, Shannon, by looking for Batman Forever food tie-ins?
I don't think so. I mean, my questions are kind of obtuse for the most part. So,
The first result's the goddamn Batzony again. It looks so garbage.
Yeah, it's all that comes up when you search for it. Yeah.
Look at this Commissioner Gordon, the weakest Commissioner Gordon in Batman.
This is the one who's in all the. He's in all.
He's in all of them. Yeah.
Him and Alfred.
I know it's him.
Oh, that's right. Now he's just getting his riddles. This is kind of like a 4chan before it was 4chan. Am I right, Paul?
This was QAnon in the beginning.
This was Q. You think about it.
Yeah.
Really stop and think.
It's all a riddle. Oh, I hate that number.
What number was it again? I didn't hear it. I missed it.
I'm not going to say it out loud.
You won't even repeat it. Was it 13? I forget. He figures it out very quickly.
Look at this. This is fun. Wow.
I like a little, just a little puzzle.
Yeah, I hope. Do you think the new one's gonna have fun puzzles, or is it all gonna be too gloomy?
It's gonna be so fucking gloomy.
It's 3 hours long. This Riddler.
Yeah,
there's a lot of.
Did you see that? That was Paul who sent that in the group chat. The church scene that was really dark as fuck. It was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. It's gonna be awesome.
I think it's gonna be exactly like this. I do want to see.
He's gonna have that little guy. Or it's gonna be Jim
Carrey
in the box.
There's gonna be a lot of callbacks to this Riddler in the new one.
Yes. Yes. Should I dress like the Zodiac Killer? Riddle. No. I'm excited to see Colin Farrell as the Penguin. He looks interesting. Like he's doing a funny voice.
Yeah, he looks great. A lot of people going into makeup prosthetics right now.
So I dressed up as the Riddler for Halloween this year.
Did you?
Yeah.
This year?
No, in 95. In 95. I had because they actually sold this costume with the little bowler hat and everything.
I do remember that costume, yeah.
I had it. Yeah, it was awesome.
He drove his bike all the way to Wayne Manor.
More statues. So many statues.
So there were Batman Forever corn pops. I do remember these.
Yeah, so my stuff is only fast food tie-ins because there's 8 million other like food. I could have done Chef Boyardee, fucking Riddler-ronies or whatever.
It all exists, man. What a forgotten era. Oh shit!
Where is this at? What town? What is this? London? Where is this?
The McRib. This is Gotham, my man.
No, goddamn. Where is this?
Dr. Meridian, please. Would you? So, Paul, you've been dealing with. Are you still dealing with your real estate agent, Paul, the one who would bring you pies and whatnot?
Dr. Meridian, the real estate agent.
Dr. Chase Meridian.
Waria. What was her name?
Waria. I've ghosted her.
Meridian.
You ghosted her.
Yeah, I might reach out again. I just needed a break from.
I had some real estate agent like call me and then text me saying, "Did you get my call?" And I go, "Are we affiliated with anybody? Like, do I know you?" She goes, "No, I'm just reaching out." I go, "We already bought a house, so just fuck off."
Was that Waria that called you?
I pray it wasn't Maria because I wanted.
So I'm trying to get you a pie. How do I deliver it?
I go, stick it in your own face, lady.
Realtors are relentless.
That's why she gets kickboxing.
Yeah, in the nicest office in City Hall.
She has almost like Fraser's office.
That is definitely.
Look, that door is made out of fucking styrofoam. It's so easy to lift up.
He did knock it off. He knocked it off of his hinges and he just fell straight down.
So he was so strong. He pushed the door off.
I wonder if we ever see his nude body in this one.
You just see up to his upper pubis.
Because the suit, the actors who played Batman in the 90s, they didn't have to like bulk up like Christian Bale did.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Right. He talks about it in that Val Kilmer documentary.
About being Batman?
When I was shooting the Batman,
Oh, no.
Oh, no. It's so sad.
He goes, I bulked up.
They said I didn't bulk up. But
the Riddler did this to me.
I ate chicken and rice for weeks.
Two-Face ripped out my vocal cords.
Oh, no.
I would say Christian Bale is probably my favorite Batman of all the Batman.
I honestly he was, but I'm back to Michael Keaton. I think he's fucking fantastic. I think he's so good.
Michael Keaton.
It's Clooney.
Is great.
It goes Clooney. Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Yeah.
If I do include Kevin Conroy, he might take it because he's been prolific as Batman for 20 years.
Of course. I don't count Kevin Conroy in the.
He doesn't do it anymore though.
He doesn't do it anymore.
His voice sounds so old now.
So in the most recent DC animated movie, Injustice, Batman is voiced by the dude from This Is Us that played Aquaman in he played Green Arrow in the Smallville universe.
Really?
That blonde dude?
Does he sound good?
Yeah, he sounds really good. It was actually really cool, but it was just a weird coincidence that because he had a backdoor Green Arrow pilot on WB back in the day, and it failed miserably. They couldn't get any of that stuff off the ground. All the things everything that CW did correctly, they did wrong. They had like a Flash pilot, it failed. They had a Green Arrow pilot, it failed. They had an Aquaman pilot, it failed.
Well, that's like old Rosenberg, who was Lex Luthor on Smallville, also went on to like voice the Flash, I think, or voice Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's got a great podcast now.
Every celebrity's got a podcast. Must be nice.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Every single building has neon lights in Gotham.
Wow, the Hippodrome.
Look at this dude. This is a Six Flags show if I've ever seen.
Yeah, they come out on speedboats.
Oh, actually, no, this is way too nice to be a Six Flags show.
I've watched two good movies the last 2 days. I watched Nightmare Alley, which reminds me of.
What circus is this? It has all the acts out at once.
It's the Hippodrome.
This is the Tim Burton Dumbo circus from 20 years in the future. I watched Tragedy of Macbeth today. It was great.
It's good.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah, I don't even like Shakespeare, and I enjoyed it.
I'm telling you, man. It was fantastic. It was
the Apple Plus one, right?
It's on Apple Plus. It's so crazy that the last two Coen Brothers movies, or I guess Joel Coen movies, have just been streaming exclusive movies. Like,
is that nuts. Tim Burton?
That's him.
That's him.
He goes, "You might recognize me from my crazy hair."
There is the Hugo Strange role in Arkham, and his name is Dr. Burton, even though it's clearly supposed to be Hugo Strange.
Now it's a cheeky little look that Robin is dressed like the old Robin, and his family's about to die in this horrible accident.
The Flying Grayson.
I do love that little detail that he's dressed. He looks like a old school Robin.
It's crazy they haven't attempted a Robin yet. Again,
I mean, they have in the Titans, the live action Titans show.
But I'm talking. Oh,
We see Dead Robin. We see the Robin costume in Justice League.
It's crazy. Like you've had now like 20 years of fucking Batman movie, and you still can't do another live action Robin who's alive.
I bet we'll get something in this one.
I bet we'll get one in the Flash movie for sure. There'll be.
They're saying that Ben Affleck isn't done. He's got something else cooking.
Good. Let's have 3 Batmen at once, and they can all team up. Why not?
On the Gotham Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, the one Batman destroyed years
blew
earlier.
Up. He goes, in my universe, I blew this statue up. in my universe.
If all the Jokers get together and fight all the Batman, that'd be pretty cool.
In my universe, TikTok man took my voice.
TikTok man.
I lost my voice to the ventriloquist man in a poker game.
King punched me so hard in the throat.
We're gonna end up with throat cancer, the both of us.
In my universe, Calendar Man slit my throat.
He slit my throat from ear to ear.
There's
George Clooney's drinking tequila. Jesus Christ!
Good God.
A great joke in this. You guys got to watch this Injustice one. It's on HBO Max. You can watch it, the new animated one. So it's based on the games.
Aren't they on HBO Max?
They have all of them. Yeah, they have all of them. So it's based on the video games where Superman is bad, right? Because in this universe, the Joker kills Lois Lane, and Superman goes fucking insane, and like it becomes a fascist, right? So he's gonna kill bad guys and stuff. So he goes to Arkham, and he's just gonna
that's always a story. Superman becomes a fascist.
It's scary. Who doesn't want that? So he goes to Arkham, and he's gonna kill a bunch of people, and him and Wonder Woman are there. And they're like lining up who needs to be taken via boom tube to like a much more secure prison in the Phantom Zone. And they see Calendar Man and they go, "What about him?" And he goes, "I don't even know who that is." It's such a good joke. It's so stupid.
Funny Calendar Man joke. Even though he's supposed to be, I've never watched Hush in any form. He's the main villain in Hush, right? Or am I thinking of The Long Halloween?
He's in Hush. I don't know if he's the main villain.
And me.
So y'all know the story behind his makeup, right?
No, do tell.
This is a makeup artist world lore, so I don't know how much truth there is to it, but famously they did a really fucking cool test Harvey Dent Two-Face makeup for this, and Tommy Lee Jones saw it and was like, "I'm not fucking going through that makeup, no way." And they had to redesign it to this because it was a lot faster and more simple to put on.
This is more like pink shit on his face.
Yeah, it was easier to paint and easier to all that stuff. But yeah.
You know, you were supposed to get a Billy D. Williams Two-Face, but Warner Brothers is a little too racist.
That sucks, man. That would have been fucking cool.
Yeah, they paid him for this movie, even though he was never in it. They had to pay him $3 million.
Really?
Yeah, because he had a 2-picture deal, so they paid him for this movie. He never fucking had to work a single day.
Holy shit! That is the most racist thing I've ever heard.
Good for him.
Or no, at least he got his fucking money. Actually,
no, exactly. The detonator in this is an RC fucking controller for an RC car. I don't know if you saw this.
No, I didn't.
It's very obviously.
Yeah, what is that?
Two-Face is in. He was only ever saw him in the cartoon. I never saw him like on the old '60s Batman show or anything like that. And
He's not in the '60s show. I don't think
he is either.
Well, so the funny thing is, he's black in the animated series.
What?
Bunch of racist.
In the animated series? I guess he is.
He's light skinned, but he's black. I believe he's voiced by a black actor too.
I never really put that together. To tell you the truth,
they make him. And most of the animated stuff, they make him African American.
I know in the Lego Batman movie, he's definitely Billy D. Williams.
That's right. That's how they kind of fix it. They have
Lego and he voiced him too, I believe, and they made him black.
Finally, they fixed it in Legos, just like they fix everything in Legos.
And Legos,
just like they're gonna fix this planet.
They're getting sued because of Legos.
Just like we're in the Lego version of the metaverse, living it up.
I'm about to hit a commercial.
Paul, what's your favorite Lego set, Paul?
You gonna catch up, Eric, or do you want to?
I will. I'll just catch up. You guys.
We can't stop. We can't stop the movie at this point. Paul, what is your favorite Lego set?
I never really did Legos like sets. I just had Legos.
What would you build with your Legos as a boy?
Whatever was in my imagination.
Like a
You
gun?
seem like a Connects kid. Were you a Connects kid, Paul?
No, I had Legos. I like Legos. I would create things that were
No, I had
abstractions, like spaceships, things like that.
I want to say it's very possible that I had this Batman Forever toy where it turned into a boat and a plane
Oh yeah,
and
I
a sub.
wanted this one.
It's $150 now.
it was probably like pretty expensive back then too.
Well, do me a favor. So look at that packaging. Get a good look at that packaging.
All right. Let's see. Get pictures. You went to the back or the front?
No, you're right there. Yeah. That's fine. But I just like the font and the color scheme and everything. Now look at a spaceship from ID4 and look at the packaging. It's almost identical.
All right. So we're seeing the Batman Forever packaging here.
I mean, similar years too. I mean, ID4 is what, like, not that far after that.
I would say Independence Day probably came out 1996.
Maybe a little later, but it's close. I mean, it's within a few years.
What a good couple of years for movies and living. We didn't know how good we
How good we had it. The ozone layer was falling apart, but we were right on course.
We were still dancing in the streets.
Wasn't it also true that there was a black actor cast as Robin, as Dick Grayson in this, and then they recast?
In Batman Returns, they had cast Marlon Wayans.
That's right.
Robin.
That's what I had heard of. Yeah.
And there's even a Marlon Wayans Robin toy that they actually made. They were going to put out, but they changed it all before the movie came out.
They just painted it white, didn't they? I think I heard that too.
I'll see if I can find it. I couldn't find the ship you were telling me, but you find it, send it to me, and I'll show it.
And that's why Jim Carrey got the role in this, because of Fire Marshal Bill.
Mm-hmm. All righty, Marlon. That's what he sounds like, right?
Yep. All right. He says, "All right." Sounds like a pirate. You're right.
That's Commissioner Gordon. Like he's got nowhere else to go, Bruce. Isn't that the story here?
Yeah, basically.
You're right. They did paint him white. I can't believe it. Let me find it. Hold on.
Another racist move by Warner Brothers.
It's like they say when you see the police.
Oh yeah, that's.
As the old shirt said, look at it. That is Marlon Wayans. Look at that face.
That's Marlon.
Oh no, this is
Marlon. That's Marlon's butt.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Chris O'Donnell, Robin. That's Marlon's butt.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. We gotta find the Marlon Wayans one.
Sir, do you want me to get a Batzony for tonight?
You want to make people drive in the snow? Or a Batzony.
So
Mr. Freeze has ruined the streets. Do you want to?
Look at this cool airbrush Robin helmet. That looks dumb as fuck.
Because I don't fucking
If I remember right, they bond over motorcycles here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
That's right.
That's a great bike you have.
He goes, "You're just a little kid." He goes, "We are the same age."
Sir, we're 5 years apart.
What else was Chris O'Donnell was in a lot of shit in the 90s for sure. Like
In and Out.
He's in and Out, of course.
Which is the famously okay gay movie. You don't have to worry about it. It's fine.
He's in
back there. What is that?
I just watched that one with Al Pacino. What the fuck was it? Where he's blind. Instead of a woman.
Oh, he's kind of a woman, yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's playing much younger than he actually is.
Yes.
He's like a college freshman and he's fucking 27.
He's great in School Ties, where they're racist, maybe against him. I forget.
Yep. They're racist against him because he's white Irish. The worst kind of white.
These are just Photoshop.
I said it.
Here we go.
Why don't you live with me, Robin?
You can live with me. You just have to change my. So there he is.
What
Marlon
about a
Wayans.
cheeseburger with onion rings on it? I'm ahead of the time. The cheeseburger had onion rings on it. He's way ahead.
Yeah, Alfred. He goes. He knocks the pan out of Alfred's hands.
I invented the Western bacon cheeseburger, Master Bruce.
Available at Burger King.
Master Bruce, what do you think about a Southwestern egg roll?
Hear me out. It has black beans and corn. Whoa.
He goes, it's a twist on an old favorite.
When I was in Malaysia, there was a man with a egg roll, and he would throw it in the fire. Some man just want to watch the egg roll fry.
A man came out with an egg roll the size of a tangerine.
I hope they have a similar line in the Batman for
Who's playing Alfred? Who's playing Alfred?
Andy Serkis is playing Alfred.
Serkis, yeah.
Gollum.
That's
Gollum.
pretty good. I could see that.
Yeah, he'll be a great Alfred.
It's hard to beat Michael Caine's Alfred. Michael Caine's Alfred's the best.
Oh yeah.
Except the Dark Knight Rises, where he just cries the whole time.
He goes, I found you.
I found you. I found you in Rome, sir.
And then he sees him in public. And then
If I see you at a cafe, I'll just look the other
goes,
way.
I thought you were dead.
Would he get up and hug him or kiss him or something?
He kisses him. He goes, my boy, my boy. He kisses him.
My son.
If I see you at a cafe with Catwoman,
I'm gonna kiss you and say, my boy, my boy.
I'm gonna kiss you.
I invented the Western bacon cheeseburger.
I was the first one to put an onion ring on a burger.
McRib, McFuck yourself.
My boy.
My boy.
He just kisses him. I'm glad you're alive, my boy.
Master Bruce, I brought you a Batzony.
I got you a burger with an onion ring on it.
And some Southwest barbecue sauce.
Master Bruce, I've poured all of your gack on this pizza.
Master Bruce, your stuffed crust flown pizza, sir.
I don't know, Alfred.
He goes, Alfred, Nickelodeon magazine, please.
Alfred, I'm not.
Please order it for me, Alfred.
I'm too embarrassed to order Nickelodeon magazine.
They told the commercial said to tell you to order it for me.
Alfred, I saw the ad. It said I needed a parent's permission to dial the number.
Alfred, I just want a normal cheeseburger.
Hello. Yes. My son would like to order your magazine.
Yes. Is this Nickelodeon magazine?
Yes.
Is this the number I call to get my son on the sports show?
He's my boy and I want him to be happy.
Is this the number I call to find out how to get gack off a pizza? My boy.
Yes, he does want to go to space camp. Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
My boy, I thought you were dead.
And it's where? Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're telling me.
Why the hell would I go there?
It's cheaper for me to get 2 years of Nickelodeon magazine.
What? Now, what do I have your word that it'll still be solvent in 2 years? You're telling me you've got enough stories to put in your magazine for 2 years.
If the magazine reaches insolvency, am I entitled to
He goes, I better not see any liberal bullshit from Linda Ellaby in this magazine. I will cancel our subscription faster.
Good God, I'm working on it, Bruce. I see him on the phone.
Shut up.
Hold on.
Hold on, I'm on the bloody phone.
They're trying to sell me on more subscriptions.
Now I don't want the highlights. I just want.
Are you interested in a Game Pro subscription too, Master Bruce?
Who is that? Oh my God!
It's always a rocket launcher, man.
If I was on the street and Two-Face just unveiled himself, I'd run him over. I wouldn't hesitate.
Yeah. Instead of turning my wheels that just fully functionally go 360 degrees sideways.
The Batmobile went sideways.
Be right back.
I don't remember that. What's it? Does he have something?
It's the rocket launcher.
His Batmobile turns into something. Doesn't it get taken over by the Riddler or some shit?
No, it gets taken over by Penguin in
Returns. I didn't remember
Returns,
that. Yeah. But
I think in this one it turns into a submarine at one point, right?
This is the one with the boat. Yeah.
That's right, because Robin also has to get on a plane or something. There's so many toys for this one.
Another statue. Jesus.
They love statues. They're all beefy men holding up platforms. You know what that makes me think of, Paul?
What does that make you think of?
Chads.
Chaz. I like the aesthetic. There's lots of color.
Yeah, nowadays you see movies today which are all green screen and garbage.
No, again, it's just another thing of like, yeah, this movie sucks, but it's better than most movies now. You know,
at least it's a real movie that was shot on film and on
I thought this was super cool. Him doing the grappling hook and then driving up the wall.
Yes, it was. Oh, another statue. That doesn't look so good.
But I mean, the car wrecks look good. Those are cars hitting each other, at least.
Yeah, you're right. Those are real explosions, probably.
And this does a better job of doing like some of the Batman the Animated Series stuff where all the cars look like they're from like the fucking 50s and shit.
Yeah, Two-Face specifically has a 50s era car right now.
Yeah.
Just got out of.
Ah!
He's too big for his Two-Face. Too big, too broad.
Order the bloody magazine yourself.
You're a bloody grown-up, Master Wayne.
You're 38 years old.
Not a bloody child.
You've got a phone in your room.
I have to maintain your whole rest of your freaking life.
You've got a clear phone. You can see all the workings.
Just go online to Nickelodeon.com, Master Wayne, on the back computer.
Use a dial-up.
Question mark, man? I'll never wait the ring to it. I like at the end, once he's beaten, he goes, too many questions. There's too many
Oh my god, if I had that in my house.
You should build it. Build it
In my new big house, I put it in the crawl space with the cistern.
Yeah, you put it at the bottom of the cistern. Just back and forth.
Going off in the middle of the night.
We can announce that now on the podcast. Your new house has a cistern.
It does. It does.
A big pit in the basement.
We're excited.
That makeup is not very good. You see just a painted line down his face.
It's just purple and pink. And
how would you do Two-Face makeup given the opportunity, Eric? Carte blanche.
Oh man. Well, you know how they did. I really loved the way they did the Jonah Hex makeup. Like that was really fucking cool. And if they were to do like another practical Two-Face, I think that'd be neat. See something.
I thought the one from Dark Knight was pretty good. The one with Aaron Eckhart. Like I know it was CGI.
Oh no, I loved that. I thought it was awesome. I mean,
now, do you recognize who this blonde is right here?
Do you recognize her, Paul?
I freaked out when I saw her. Now I forgot about this.
Ow!
I guess actually the brunette is somebody too, but the blonde is somebody.
The brunette is like a 90s comedian, like Glazer or something.
It's Meryl
like
Streep.
Have you not recognized the blonde yet, Paul? Please tell me you recognize her.
I don't know who any of these people are except for
Paul, you
Jim Carrey just walked in.
Oh, he's in full Riddler garb.
I love the Riddler costume. I think it's great in this.
Oh yeah, he looks
his fucking staff is so cool.
Well, you know, eventually they did like update the Batman cartoon, and he looked like this, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his
with the staff and everything.
They just kiss each other.
I
love you, Riddler.
And one for me.
He kind of looks like this in the new cartoon too, in the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Yeah, he does. I
We're
like
going
that. That's
to
a good
intercept all the Nickelodeon magazine deliveries.
I know the blonde was married to Tom Green for a while.
That's how you know her.
That's how you
Definitely.
know her.
I don't remember her name, but I just know she was married.
You don't
to
know
Tom
her
Green.
name, Paul?
You don't remember her name, but you remember who she was married to 15 to 20 years
A much
ago.
less famous, much less accomplished person, by the way.
Don't get me wrong, I love Tom Green, but I feel like
he's
you should
doing
know
well.
who she is
Tom
before
Green
you
is
know-
still working. He's still out there doing van life.
He has
He's
a
still...
podcast like everybody else.
But this woman is Hollywood royalty, and she's been acting since she was a child in famous big movies.
Here,
What's her? I keep thinking Halle Berry, but that's not her. What's her name?
We'll name some other movies.
You're on the
We'll name
right
some-
track.
We'll
in
name some other
terms of-
movies she was in, Paul, and see, let me see you can guess.
Oh,
Firestarter.
it's Drew Barrymore. That's
There
who
you
it
go.
is. I knew there was a Barry in it.
Yeah,
It wasn't
that's
Halle Berry.
Few
Who is
Halle
it?
Berry.
Say her name, Paul.
I'm not gonna say her fucking name. I know who it is.
Say her name.
You say her name.
Her name's
You
Dee.
say
Y'all are
it, Paul.
obsessed with these actors. I don't give a shit. They don't care about us. Look at that. That guy.
They don't
What's
care
going on
about us.
What's going on Yellowstone?
You're right.
Paul?
You're right.
They don't care about us.
You're
Yeah,
right, Paul.
Drew Barrymore doesn't care about me. I still like Drew Barrymore.
And I bet Drew Barrymore would care about you, Paul, if she met you. She seems to be a very nice.
Her TV show is fucking bananas. I don't know if you guys have watched her daytime show. It's crazy.
No, she has a
I've
daytime show.
Yeah, she has a
Yeah,
daytime.
I watched the clip the other day. You would have loved Eric. It was Amy Sedaris and David Sedaris in a cooking segment with Drew Barrymore.
Oh my god, that does sound. My wife would.
And it was like no one knew what to say, or everyone was talking over one another. It was fantastic.
That is his whole face. That makeup. It's the back of his head too.
Has to be Two-Face.
Gotta be.
He's got two.
This is the metaverse. I totally forgot about this stuff.
You know who
He
Jim
just-
Carrey is, right, Paul?
He's the Zuckerberg in this. His hair is too red in this scene.
Who? Jim Carrey's hair?
Yeah, it looks almost pink.
Well, those red lights are probably washing it out a little bit.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think we'll see it a little bit more clear later.
But we're gonna do this to our brains when we all get in the metaverse. We're gonna zap.
Oh,
our brains.
big
Oh,
time.
look, he has like an airbrush, like red line underneath his mask. I never noticed that before.
Oh, does he?
It's like this contoured line under his mask.
Do you know the people who did his makeup? Like, do you know who? Like, by the
I don't know them personally. I want to say V. Neil did makeup on this. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna figure it out. She also she applied the penguin makeup, which was created by people at Stan Winston.
This is my penguin flipper hand.
Yeah, so it's Sugar and Spice. Spice is the brunette. She's played by Debbie Mazar, who you might remember from Entourage as the manager. Fuck you, drama. She would always
get the fuck out of here, turtle.
Yeah.
Oh, he flips a coin. Yeah,
all these old women in the jewelry store with sunglasses on for some reason.
If I could get in the metaverse and it takes me to this Gotham City and I can see it, I'm living that life.
So he still has one of these old school irons,
and he's ironing his socks.
And he's ironing, but it's an ironing board that's a tabletop ironing board too. It's like.
Now he's a boy I could order magazines for.
Does my boy get the free Ren and Stimpy VHS if I order the magazine today?
Giant mess everywhere. Look at all the water on
Does it come with the holographic Rugrats card?
I'd be so pissed off if there was this punk was splashing water all over my washroom.
Oh yeah, I'd be furious.
So gambling is legal in Gotham City.
I took you in. Now this is you're not supposed to believe this is the same Batman world as the Michael Keaton Batman, right? I guess it is because it's the same Alfred and same Gordon.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just so out of control because of the incidents of Batman and Batman Returns.
Oh shit! I had no idea. Well, I don't know if this is one source, but this says that Rick Baker designed all the makeup for this movie, which I had no idea, or the prosthetic makeups anyway. I had no clue.
He must have done a probably incredible first version. That's why it took too long to apply.
I would imagine, but I mean, now that I see this from all angles, this is not a small feat either. It's a long makeup, but still, it's like I had heard that story. I had heard that story about the other version of the makeup.
It fits the aesthetics though. I kind of like his makeup because it's the colors just make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I agree. Especially seeing like how the whole movie is lit in the color palettes. Yeah, definitely it fits.
Chess pawns, clock. You think Robert Pattinson is going to solve riddles like this in the new one? All right. What's the connection? With all due respect, your Nickelodeon magazine is here. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Two-Face's design was originally going to be more graphic with a bulging eye and exposed teeth on the left side. Rick Baker wanted to portray these iconic qualities early in the design process. However, these were quickly vetoed to make the film more family friendly.
So he was supposed to look more like the cartoon Two-Face then, huh?
Yeah, which is definitely way more Rick Baker style to do that.
Now this definitely feels like a Fiesta Texas land. Just a bunch of pipes and a Riddler logo.
So let's follow this through. So Nigma's hair was like red, a reddish hue, and a different style when we met him. Now, as a business Nigma, he has the brown hair, but he's got bright orange hair when he is the Riddler.
Business Nigma is a good name.
When you have a lot of money, your hair can be anything you want it to be.
You're selling multiple figures, you got a business Nigma for sure.
If Mark Zuckerberg tomorrow came out dressed up like this Riddler, how do you think the world would react?
I'd sign up for the metaverse right away.
Wait, most of these billionaires right now, they could easily turn into supervillains, right? I mean, I'm sure I'm not.
Well, look, he built this box that's in everyone's home. Sound familiar?
They are.
They already are supervillains.
Yeah.
Wait, Paul, what was that?
They already are supervillains.
They are, right? I mean, they're using our money to travel to space and create colonies in
I mean, this is Zuckerberg right now. He's just reading everybody's minds. He
doesn't need the helmet for the thoughts to go in him at this point. He just has to get inside the giant helmet.
Wouldn't that be like a radiation on your brain?
No, he's hired lots of people that are building these neural networks to process all the data.
Sounds like a certain Musk I know.
He's going to predict how people die and not tell anyone, and you're going to have to pay.
He goes, riddle me this. My truck is ugly and the windows break.
I'm friends with Joe Rogan. We all have COVID.
My ex-wife what was her name?
Grimes.
My son is a robot.
I saw a video of Joe Rogan made a video addressing I don't know what's happening with him right now. I don't care. But he made some video addressing it on Instagram, and all these people were watching. I was like, I'm not even gonna watch 2 seconds of this.
The Rock got in trouble for saying "Way to go, brother." After watching
Did he?
Video.
Yeah. He came.
Now The Rock's in trouble.
Rogan.
Listen, I do love The Rock, but even if it came down to it, I don't really care about The Rock.
I think I get why these old musicians are pulling their music from Spotify. It's not going to make much of a difference because if you were to pull Joe Rogan's podcast from Spotify, he would just put it up somewhere else.
It's never going to happen. They spent $100 million on it.
Spotify. Who listens?
Nobody.
I do.
I bet Joe Rogan wants them.
Now I've moved over to Apple Podcasts exclusively because of this.
I guess if you were originally an Android user, maybe, yeah, probably, right?
I've been using Spotify
because every podcast I've ever listened to was Apple Podcasts. Always,
who doesn't use Apple Podcasts? But yeah, of course, not everybody's an Apple user.
And I have all my music on Spotify. Like I almost, I have so many songs.
I mean, yeah, Spotify I absolutely use. I still use it, but
but I saw tweets like people were going, "What's another $10 a month service that gives me all the music unlimited,
nothing else,
but has no
Apple Music also does the same exact thing,
but has no scruples."
Oh, that's true. Yes, Apple Music does. And
Apple's just
Amazon Music does the same thing. I mean, they're all evil corporations. But
Apple's got a business Nigma at the top, just like all of them. They all do.
They're all the same shit. I will say Apple, as far as privacy concerns, is better than most because Apple's not going to turn your fucking phone over to the cops.
Is it a coincidence that you use the word Nigma tonight, Al?
I said business Nigma.
Is that Nigma with a soft G or a hard G?
Hey, I'm going to stop saying it. You're going to get me.
Nigma, please.
Now I know you can't say that. That's against the
rules. You can say Nigma.
You
can definitely say Nigma. That's allowed.
You need to stop saying that, sir.
They're not going to take Nigma from me.
Shannon is going to make a video that supports Joe Rogan and supports Spotify.
I'm pro Spotify. I'm pro Nigma.
He supports Joe Rogan's right to say Nigma. Oh, you realize that
I can't stop it.
Really? So of female actresses that had kind of like a weird recent thing, and I know this sounds bad to talk about, right? Like Nicole Kidman recently had like a massive drop off in attractiveness because of some like work. It seems like in those AMC ads, she looks ghoulish, and like 2 years ago, she was fucking smoking still.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah, like I don't know.
She had aged incredibly well, like incredibly well.
She did, yeah. She was in. I forgot what show she was in.
Big
That
Little
HBO
Lies.
thing. The HBO. Yeah, Big Little Lies. She
Exactly.
looked incredible.
Yeah, she's fucking hot as hell.
Yeah, she's
That's a
gorgeous.
TV show shot on a fucking, big budget set. This is an AMC ad shot in a movie theater.
Still, I don't think it's that. I think she
lighting
had
is
some like
different.
weird, because she looks kind of weird in that 9 Perfect Strangers show too.
She did look weird, but I think she was meant to look weird in that show. Hey,
But I mean, not like she wasn't
Apple
supposed to have-
Watch.
Not like Renee Zellweger. They just did a fat suit on her and a makeup for that movie coming out. What is it? Or a show, I think.
It was just for red carpet appearances for a while. They just made her face a whole new face for a while for no reason.
Wait, Renee Zellweger?
Yeah, you remember that when she came out with her new face for a while?
I don't remember that.
She had like a facelift and she came out in public like too soon. And it was like, what the fuck? You have a whole new... It looked like she had a whole new face.
Yeah.
And then it kind of settled down a little bit.
I mean, that's something to definitely. Like, Nicole Kidman needed absolutely no work. She looked incredible. And there's nothing wrong with getting work. If you want to do it, but it's like...
If Nicole Kidman wants to look like Lucy, I say go for it. No hair off my back. And
That's not Batman.
That ain't
You ain't Batman. Nigma, please.
Oh, God. You can't say that.
You can say
We're
Nigma.
live right now.
You can't say Nigma on television, my man. His name is Nigma.
I know they're saying it in this movie, but we can't say it.
This was a different time. You could say it back then. You can't
George
say
Carlin is rolling over at his grave.
If Quentin Tarantino could say Nigma, I could say Nigma too. I don't care.
Louis C.K. would be so disappointed in you, Paul.
Yeah,
This is censorship.
I like his coffee shop bit.
Where do you fall on Joe Rogan, Paul? Because he got in trouble for having your boy on.
I think people are incredibly dumb, and the Joe Rogan thing is incredibly stupid. The controversy.
It feels like a distraction. Like
it's so totally. Stupid. I've listened to the podcast, and
this podcast is dumb. Like it's just a bunch of dumb stoner talk.
But the media trying to cancel him is even more dumb.
Highlighter paint and stuff with the neon sticks looked fucking so cool when I was a kid. I was like, holy shit.
I was about to say, I did a makeup for House of Torment, and they referenced this a lot. They wanted it to look
like this.
My friend Michael, who was a big fan of this movie, actually.
It's so cool.
He referenced this a lot. He loves the makeups and the lighting in this, and I agree. It looks super cool. This is totally 90s. This is so 90s. This whole thing.
and you make Robin fight them because he's like a little more hip or whatever,
Right.
You can say Nigma.
What's going on? He's just
that's not Alicia Silverstone.
He's fighting all these haunters.
They all have glow sticks.
They're kind of like the Penguins guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, a little bit. Also, I know you love Nightwing, Eric. He's a major factor in that Injustice animated thing. And most of it, he's a ghost.
A ghost?
It's very weird.
I don't know if I like that.
And how is he a ghost?
He dies, and then he becomes a ghost.
My God. Here's the Batman Returns water stunt show, all 22 minutes shot on somebody's camcorder.
Jesus.
Look, Batman's just holding up his arms, and he's just hitting his arms.
Yeah, he doesn't aim for his chest at all.
He goes, I know how to handle this guy.
Can you imagine? I mean, they spent massive amounts of money.
Look, this is a home video of the stunt show.
Yep. This is from Kenny Ryman.
You guys got to watch that documentary about the New Orleans Six Flags that closed immediately after it opened because of Katrina. So it's called Closed for Storm. It's on Prime, I think. And so it was originally called Jazzland. It had multiple owners, and then Six Flags buys it, and then they close for Katrina like a year after it opens, and it never reopened again. But they spent all this money like rebranding a Batman coaster and stuff, like millions of dollars poured into this park, and then it closed for Katrina. It goes underwater, and they never opened it back up again.
That sucks.
And it's still there. The guys go in there with like cameras and shit and are raiding through the park and shit and looking in behind the scenes and stuff. It's awesome.
What?
Hey,
I love closed down theme parks.
You guys know Bruce Wayne's famous company, the Bruce Wayne Shipping Company, right?
Mm-hmm. Bruce Wayne, yeah, he put his first name in there.
Put his first and last name on that building.
It's as if it should say Bruce the Batman Wayne
Bruce
Shipping
Batman
Company.
Wayne Shipping Company.
He goes, he goes to look at it. He goes, guys, you can take my name, my first name now.
I didn't ask you to put my whole name on there.
Look at these guys in all black.
So they came back, and what was the first thing Bruce did was have a shower.
He had to shower off. It was hot. I would have loved to have been one of these shows.
You would have loved to have been in one?
Been a cast member of the Batman Forever's
Hell yeah.
Spectacular show.
Well, the best thing about a lot of these was like, especially like the stunt show ones where they're not actually like interacting with like Shamu or anything. It's all
There he is. There he is. I was there.
So they're not actually talking. It's just pre-recorded lines and stuff.
They go, it's good to be here, San Antonio.
Look, I remember those inflatable things.
Who here has seen the Alamo?
VSX also had like a DC character show, like it was in a theater. Do you remember that one?
I don't remember that one.
Like Superman would like fly around.
Yes, I do. I have a picture with Batman and Batgirl from that show.
That's Tom Green's wife.
This is Tom Green.
Tom Green's ex-wife, sir.
I remember watching the Tom Green show where he has like his testicular cancer special, where Drew Barrymore's in that. It's very weird.
That's a great special. I remember that.
But seeing her hang out with Tom Green's parents and Glenn Humplick is just really strange.
Also, real quick, I love Drew Barrymore.
Is really good. The Japanese, his Japan special.
Drew Barrymore is wearing like this 20s makeup in Batman Forever, and it looks so good on her. She
looks so hot in this, yeah.
Better than
she looks great in the makeup. The makeup looks good. Yeah.
Was this part of Drew Barrymore's resurgence? This is before Scream, right? 95?
Yes, it definitely was before Scream, I think. And did
She
you
was
know
still kind of a bad girl.
she turned down the role of Sidney Prescott?
Really?
Yes, I only know that because of Gorley and Rust.
Oh yeah, that's probably how I know it too.
That's such a good. I listened to all the Scream episodes; they were so good.
I only listened to a few of them, but I just love Gorley and Rust so much.
They still haven't seen the new movie. I was so sad they won't because they're scared of Omicron, so they won't go to the theater.
Oh really? Did you see they just got picked up for a sequel? Scream 6.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's gonna be great.
Hey, this guy, the stunt show, is really embodying Jim Carrey right here.
You think Jim Carrey did the voice of this Riddler for the stunt show?
That's him in the suit, man. I told you.
Oh my god! Every night.
What is up with his hair in this?
He had to fly to San Antonio every night after he would shoot a full day on Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura 2. He had to fly down to San Antonio to do the water stunt show.
Hey, Ace Ventura 2, remember the rhino scene? Famously
Nature Calls.
San Antonio, they filmed that rhino scene where he busts out of the rhino.
Right there in the Fiesta, Texas.
No, they did. They filmed it in San Antonio.
Really?
Yes, they did.
Focus, Dad! The camera's out of focus.
Dad, I need Nickelodeon magazine after this.
Dad, I want to watch this at home later. You gotta focus. I can't order the Nickelodeon magazine myself.
Dad, you have to get me Sonic and Knuckles. These two things will never be involved with one another.
Dad, you put the Sonic cartridge in the Knuckles cartridge, Dad.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with Edward Nygma, Dad.
Dad.
Was that as a Potter Brother thing describing how the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge works to your dad?
I mean, it's the thing I have in my mind, so
probably. I feel like everybody had to explain it to somebody. Yeah.
I mean, you didn't have that, Alan. You didn't have the Sonic and Knuckles where you could put the Sonic 2 in.
I was a Nintendo lad my whole life.
Good God, Shannon, you had it clearly.
I didn't have it. I think I rented it. Yeah. Dude, I mean, I had a Sega, but I don't. I think I only ever owned Sonic 2. Probably.
Oh, what did you have? Do you have a Nintendo or a Sega?
I had an N64.
Okay.
All right,
so
guys,
Nintendo-
watch this stunt, guys. Are you watching closely?
Mhm. I remember all of this. I remember. Oh my god, this is unlocking memories. You have that feeling where you unlock memories?
Where the Batman just drops to his death.
His cape looks
And he
so
comes up on
flimsy.
the
Look at that. Look. If you were a kid, it was cool. Okay.
I would have been 11 years old when I saw this. I thought it was great.
Look at that. Batman's fighting that dude.
All those abuelitas are loving it.
The weirdest thing is, I have a memory of this. I never went, but I have a memory of Ryan Tucker explaining this stunt show to me.
That's hilarious.
I miss that. I do miss fucking.
This is surreal.
This
This is surreal. I remember those inflatable weird green things.
Oh yeah.
I remember Batman dropping off from that thing. I remember the bat.
I remember that dirty water.
The dirty, shitty water. I remember the bat boat, whatever the fuck that is. Bat speedboat. I remember Tom Green's wife was there.
Tom Green's wife was selling shirts? Oddly enough.
I don't know why she was there, but she was.
Dun, 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 dun.
Guys, I have on YouTube here a deleted scene in Batman Forever where Val Kilmer encounters a giant animatronic bat.
Oh, I've seen that.
I remember this. Yeah, it's like I think it's one of the nightmare sequences that Nigma puts in his head or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's insane. So Rick Baker built this bat. Apparently, it's cool as shit. By the way, it looks cool.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. I'll send you the link, or you can probably find it pretty quickly.
No, put the link in the private chat.
Okay.
It says that? Man bat ?
It looks super cool. I've never seen that before. It looks so cool.
Did someone turn their TV up? Paul, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I cranked the volume. I wanted you guys to hear what I'm hearing.
That's fine. Who cares?
It's not me.
Now the people at home know where we're at. For people listening at home, we're at 1 hour and 16 minutes.
Do I throw it up in the chat?
All right, there's that video you sent. Let's see. Oh my god.
Did you see Two-Face was drinking 2 drinks? He was double fisting. That's funny.
Yeah, and they're 2 separate colors.
You'd have to. I was hearing the music from the Batman Forever stunt show.
So it wasn't me.
It was me, guys. I'm sorry. Oh my god, look at that bat.
I mean, it looks like Man Bat. Like, it really does.
It looks cool.
They should have done Man Bat. It's an easy Batman movie.
They probably are in this new Matt Reeves trilogy.
Great. Oh, he's doing a whole fucking trilogy too?
Oh, how would it not be? It's always a trilogy.
He just starts kissing the bat.
I love you, mommy.
You're beautiful. God, it looks horrifying. The Big Bat in the Bat Cave, this is called.
Give me your power. I beg of you.
I'm watching this video now called Joel Schumacher's Batman Forever, a misunderstood masterpiece.
That's what I'm living it, brother, right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that later. That looks like it's a 48-minute documentary.
It's 48 minutes.
It's on YouTube. I'll send it to you. I'll send her in the chat. Here.
Yeah, after this, we're gonna watch the 48-minute documentary to make you the movie.
Please, we have to.
Send it to the chat, and I'll play 1 minute of it.
Yeah.
He was so far up, and he saw Two-Face blow him a kiss, and he was like 50 stories above him, and then he shot down perfectly down the pipe.
Look, man, you just saw the stunt show. He just did that in the stunt show.
We got 40 minutes left of this movie, by the way.
So we got to bust out your game here. How long do you think your game's going to take to play, Shannon?
It's 4 rounds. It's easy.
But it's all videos and stuff too, right?
Yeah,
we got to
do
do it during the movie. We can't do it after the movie. We're not going.
All right.
So just let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll fire it up.
And we can do it whenever. I don't.
His weird chrome cape he gets. Two-Face is a lot of.
It's just like he's running out of like a big fireplace.
Shan, do you just wake up some mornings and go, "Fuck, we bought a house. We got to move. I don't know what we're doing."
Oh, it's a nightmare. I can't. The most upsetting thing is that Katie's there. Katie's at the house and is living.
Oh, she's at the house already.
Yeah, she left already. So she's in an Airbnb for the last couple days, but tonight's the last night, and then tomorrow she's in the house. So it's like,
oh man,
it was really a bummer to like go see the house and be like, oh yeah. I mean, I got the fridge delivered, I got the internet set up, like I was hanging out in there and shit. I was like, well, see you later. Thing I paid astronomical amount of money for. I have to go back here to look at all these fucking boxes for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh man, do you need any help? Are you good?
No, I'm good. That's why I just want to check. Mentally, I'm freaking out that there's not enough room in the pod. So that's why I want to go inside of your pod and see it and be like, visualize, like, okay, everything can fucking fit in here.
Come on over. This is good podcast. This is good.
Yeah, we're talking about actual pods on the podcast.
Just talking about pods.
And if you don't know, the pod is the thing you have delivered to your house.
What the hell did you think you were doing? Pods are it is the best version of it. I looked into everything, like you said. And pods is definitely
same, man.
I think it's just the easiest.
Yeah, you're
give me a free lock though.
You're worried about your pod. Here's packing a 4-bedroom house into an 8x8x16 pod.
I've watched this video, my friend. It made me feel very good. And I have professional movers too, so
get these guys to do it. They're going so fast.
It literally seems like it's like a fucking Lego game, like a what am I thinking of? Like Tetris.
Yeah, it's like a shipping container. Like you'd have some dead Ukrainian women back in there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wire reverend.
But you gotta you want to pack it all. I got moving blankets for them. I got all sorts of shit already.
What happens if they lose your pod?
So you can insure the whole thing.
You gotta buy all your own stuff again. I think it'd be a nightmare.
Yeah. You replace all my shit with money, I'll buy all new shit. What the fuck do I care?
Not me, man. But
on the way, oddly enough, the other day when I was in North Carolina, I saw a truck with 2 pods on it. I was like, holy shit, I've never actually seen one on the road. I'm sure I have. I just mentally have never,
You'll never get me in one of those things. They're coffins, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you don't get in the pod.
I'm not riding that. Believe you me.
All right, you want to play this game?
I do want to play this game. Before we do, I want to talk about one more food tie-in that also came out in the year 1995, same as Batman Forever. Who remembers the Casper Pizza Hut ghosts? I
definitely had one of these guys at least.
Everybody had a Stinky. You couldn't go to someone's house and not seeing that fucker. The Fatso, on the other hand,
What's the other one? What's the middle one?
Skinny, or Slinky, or Tally. I forget.
I think it's Slinky. I think you're right.
No, that's Stinky. Oh, I've turned it off.
I don't care. It's not worth it.
All right, so this is the Shannon's brought a game here.
Yep.
And this is Riddle Me This, Batman food tie-in game.
Oh, that's a good one.
You want to start with this Asian video first, correct?
Yeah. So can I can sell you, like, let me give you a little.
Set it up the game for the people at home and everyone playing. Paul, you listening?
Go for it.
No, he's not listening, but go for it.
Go for it anyway.
So there's 4 rounds. In this first round, we're about to watch a clip from Hong Kong McDonald's, which recently had several Justice League tie-ins. So they had multiple characters and multiple things. This clip is about to showcase some Batman tie-ins. Go right ahead.
This is the clip. This is Riddle Me This, Batman food tie-in game.
Like, we have shitty ads in America.
This is an ad.
I would love for this Batman ad to air.
Batman's eggs.
Just some like shitty fucking handheld footage.
But it's got a cool egg on there, huh?
Wow. Oh, and Batman has cheese fries.
And a tea, an apple tea.
That looks great. All right, so what's the question for that then?
So this clip showcases the Batman Diner Double Beef Burger. That's what it's called. Batman Diner Double Beef. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Diner.
And what French fries? A, the Gotham Gouda fries. B, the cheese fry basket. Or C, squeezy cheesy fries.
I gotta say squeezy cheesy fries.
I'm gonna go.
It rolls off the tongue.
I'm gonna go A, the Gotham Gouda fries.
Paul, what kind of fries were featured in the ad?
I heard cheese fries.
Gotham Gouda, cheese fries, Gotham Gouda, cheese fry basket, or squeezy cheesy fries.
Gotham Gouda. No. What was the middle one?
The cheese fry basket.
The cheese fries basket.
It is squeezy cheesy fries.
Yeah,
Has nothing to do with Batman in any way.
I felt
Apparently-
like that was the most Hong Kong thing I can think of.
Apparently in Hong Kong they just have squeezy cheesy fries.
So Eric's got the point.
So that's one for Eric. Number 2, there was some backlash that McDonald's had toys for Batman Returns since the film was rather adult that actually led to them canceling the Batman Returns toys. So they're extremely rare if you can find them on the internet because they never were sold to the general public.
The Batman Returns McDonald's toys?
Yes, the ones that were originally featured were never sold to the public.
I fucking had those. I had the fucking penguin in the duck.
So the original ones, there was an original set that were never sold.
Really
Apparently,
sexy Catwoman. They couldn't sell the kids.
Just massive.
It was a penguin who biting a guy's nose off.
It was a penguin, and there was a word bubble that said something about pussy.
And running for mayor.
So anyway, to make up for it, the tie-in for Batman Forever, which is a much more kid-friendly movie, arguably, it's still not super kid-friendly by today's standards, but much more kid-friendly than Batman Returns, featured a much more adult-friendly tie-in of real glassware. We're about to see this ad here, and I need you to stop at 10 seconds.
Roger, here we go. Playing the Batman Forever glasses McDonald commercial.
Stop at 10 seconds, remember.
I heard him.
The Gotham City McDonald's. The time has come for the Gotham Glassware Collection. Get all your favorite characters from the movie Batman Forever, including...
All right.
Give it 2 more seconds.
2 more seconds. That's 12 seconds, my man.
Batman himself and the Riddler chiseled in high quality glass.
All right, there you go.
All right.
And the Riddler chiseled in high quality glass is what it says. But so the glasses look very frosted, right? They look like they should have something to do with Mr. Freeze, who is not in the movie.
Yeah.
The glasses sold at what price point? A, 99 cents with any food purchase. B, $1.99 with any extra value meal purchase. Or C, free with any supersized meal purchase.
Well, can you repeat the options?
A,
free.
99 cents with any food purchase. B, $1.99 with any extra value meal purchase. Or C, free with any supersized meal
It's got to
purchase.
be B.
We're
talking 1996 prices, right? You know, like...
This is 96.
What do you
roughly,
say?
I guess.
$1.99 with the purchase of a specific meal. I feel like that's pretty fair for these portraits in glass etched.
Now keep in mind the commercial said etched in high quality glass.
Right. So
I'm
they're
gonna
not going
go
to
with
be free.
quality.
They're not going to be free, right?
I'm gonna go with A.
Ooh.
I'm also going to say A. Let's
99 cents. 99 cents.
Let's
Eric,
see.
you're saying $1.99?
I'm saying $1.
Here we go. Press and play.
Take a break at McDonald's and collect all 4.
Hey!
Got it.
McDonald's extra value meal.
Food used to be so cheap.
99 cents for a glass, right? Like, I would fucking kill. The Riddler fucking paid money for his glass. Got out of there, by the
Riddler
way.
bought a value menu meal at McDonald's and then paid for his 99 cents for his high quality glass.
So this is very exciting. We're all tied up now.
We are.
Number 3 does not have a visual component. So, which
doesn't.
Batman cartoon did not have a McDonald's tie-in? A, Batman Unlimited. B, Batman Beyond, C, Batman the Brave and the Bold, or D, Batman the Animated Series?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Which one did not have a
one
what?
of these that I just said that I didn't even know existed until I looked this up. So
Batman Unlimited, man, I can remember that.
Which
one.
one did
That was the
what?
crazy
Wait, hold on.
Rastafarian
Which
Joker.
one didn't have a what?
McDonald's tie-in.
a McDonald's tie-in. So McDonald's
Okay.
toys or cups or something.
A quality glass.
We're etched in high quality glass.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
with
say- I'm gonna-
Batman.
Batman Unlimited. B, Batman Beyond. C, Batman the Brave and the Bold. Or D, Batman the Animated Series.
I'm gonna say Brave and the Bold. That's my answer.
I'm gonna
Final
say
answer.
I'm gonna say D, the animated series.
That's a good one.
C, D.
I'm
Paul.
gonna go Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond. Paul takes it. Batman Beyond did not have a tie-in.
I could have.
It makes no sense, right? I don't even know what the fuck Batman Unlimited is. Have no
You don't
clue.
remember Batman Unlimited? It was like this weird WB Batman where they had a Rastafarian Joker.
No, that was the Batman animated series.
You're right. You're right.
I don't know.
That was
I don't know what
Batman.
Batman Unlimited is. I gotta look.
Never
it up.
heard of it.
I don't know
Batman the
what
Animated
any of
Series
them
had
are.
2. They did a tie-in for the original Batman the Animated Series, and then the Adventures of Batman and Robin, which was like season 4 of Batman the Animated Series. They also did a tie-in for that. And Brave and the Bold.
There's
they
the
did
big
a tie-in.
bat. Look right there. He's right up on looking at him.
Where is he?
Look right now.
No, it's not the big bat though. That's a bat.
They just showed the big fucking bat. That's him. I just watched the whole video.
No,
where
that's a
him.
real bat.
That's
is
Nicole
the big-
Kidman.
That's the big bat.
It's Kidman.
That's
We gotta be getting
rude-
near
it's
the end
rude
of
of
this
you to
movie,
say
That's
that.
Tom Green's wife.
That's Tom Green's ex-wife. We're about 20 minutes left. All right, so last question. Paul's in the lead now.
Put up, yeah. Paul's in the lead, far and away. Pull up the picture. Show me the picture.
All right, there you go.
So this black burger with Batman's famous catchphrase, "Let them eat," everybody knows it. Let them eat. Is served at the officially licensed DC Superheroes Cafe in what country? A, China. B, Laos. C, Malaysia. This is an official cafe that DC licensed.
Paul's probably been to this damn.
I gotta say
cafe.
I'm gonna say Malaysia. Malaysia.
I'm gonna go Laos.
That could be any of them. I'll go China, I guess.
It is, in fact, Malaysia. Eric ties it up. I don't have any other questions, so Eric and Paul win.
We win, Paul. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
This is
Let
just like
them
Batman.
eat.
This is just like Batman Forever. There's a Two-Face and a Riddler.
Do y'all remember Batman and Robin had a Taco Bell tie-in?
I think so.
They had the thing. It wasn't toys or action figures. I remember because we went to get them, and I pestered my parents to get them for us. They were popsicle molds of Batman and the characters from Batman and Robin. I'll look it up now.
That's interesting. So, it's full circle, right? Because you know that one of the original pushes for Batman 89 was Taco Bell.
Really?
The cinnamon twists were introduced for the first time as part of the Batman promotion.
Really?
There's packages of them. They came free. It was a sample size cinnamon twist, has a big bat symbol on it. Yeah.
Well, we forget they also did Batman pizza for the fucking Christian Bale Batman.
Oh, I don't forget that. Eric and I went to Domino's to go get the box specifically.
I remember, baby.
With Zane, I'm sure.
It was
All right, I got a tiebreaker for this game.
Hey, wait, real quick, just a humble brag for all of us, really. If you want to see how we're connected to Encanto, watch the credits for Mr. Zane Yarbrough.
Really?
Is he in Encanto?
He's a character designer, baby, for Disney Animation. Go see.
He did. Well, I mean, I know he works for Disney now, but he did. He did Bruno. He wrote the Bruno song.
He wrote the song with Lin-Manuel.
The hit song Bruno. That's
it was
awesome.
really cool. I knew on it.
Then let it go now.
What?
I knew that Zane had worked for Disney for some time. That's awesome. I liked Encanto. I thought it was good.
It was really good. I geeked out. I knew he worked on it, so I was waiting for his name, and I saw it. So go.
We don't talk about Bruno. Am I allowed to do that voice?
Go support
Finally,
Zane
this
River.
one's for us.
It was good. I loved it.
All right. So
His name is Enigma. Yikes!
What are we doing now? I'm sorry.
All right. So this is another commercial.
When the Batmobile blows up, it's so shitty. Like it's just plastic just coming off of it.
Of all the challengers he must face, none is so determined, so relentless, so diabolically ingenious as you. Taco Bell introduces the Unmasked Batman game. Just peel back Batman's mask to reveal Bruce Wayne, and you can win cash. One of millions of prizes.
What was that? What was that computer?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Instantly.
I remember this commercial though. You can win the Batman.
Yeah, I do.
Only at Taco Bell. No one gets a second chance to unmask Batman. Until now, Taco Bell introduces 5 new.
I remember the cups.
I had the
Each
cups
with 2 chances to
unmask Batman.
Reveal
Unmask the man and the vigilante billionaire.
One of millions of prizes.
What
This
is that
computer.
thing?
It's a computer. I think.
Old weird computer.
Millions of prizes.
They should have get it.
That's awesome. I don't know what that thing is.
That's like a fake Batman computer, and you can't even win that, right?
What is it? What is it?
Win
Someone
the-
look it up.
Win the Batman,
Paul,
the computer,
Paul,
the
you don't know
game.
what that is, Paul? What is that?
Oh, I had one of those.
I knew it.
What is
God
it?
damn it!
I think it's a translator. You type in English words and it'll give you like Spanish.
I am the Batman.
That guy won a Batmobile. Holy shit.
Instantly. Only you get a second chance to unmask Batman.
Why do they say second chance to unmask Batman?
All the challengers he must.
Can we talk about this? So as a whole, right? Tie-ins suck now, right? Tie-ins used to be fucking awesome.
I mean, all those commercials were super cool.
Somebody never had the Hobbit burger at Denny's, and it showed.
But how long ago was that even now? Because Denny's had a Matrix menu, and it wasn't any like now the tie-in menu. Like we talked about this, I think the McDonald's tie-in menu is just other McDonald's items that already exist.
Right.
It's the hash brown burger.
I don't agree.
Here's what waters it down for me. It's the ad campaign. Like those ad campaigns were fucking cool as shit. They were so much fun. They tried to integrate the product with the movie or the whatever it was, you know.
And you can still do that. Just put it on YouTube instead of putting it, airing nonstop on Nickelodeon or whatever. Just fucking put the ads on YouTube or something.
The Alamo Draft House does tie-ins that are amazing. What are y'all talking about?
But yeah, that's the Alamo Draft. That's a private company doing it. Like they don't get a kickback from the studios to do it. I mean, I'm talking about like officially
Like a
licensed.
big budget ad campaign where Batman is fucking flying around in a Taco Bell ad for fucking, and I have to watch it 100 times before the movie comes out.
Guys,
That's what I want.
Guys, you just ate a Batzony this week. That's the.
I didn't eat a Batzony. I didn't get one because the ad campaign was
and let me tell you, I haven't seen a single fucking commercial for the Batzony. I haven't seen one ad for it. But granted, I don't watch ads either, so maybe.
I saw one on Instagram after they heard me talk about it.
Ooh, scary. But also, the other thing is no more contests, right? You only get Monopoly's McDonald's contests. That's it. You don't get Unmask the Batman. Like, fucking, I'd be at Taco Bell even more than I'm already at Taco Bell, which is too much. But, like, I'd be at Taco Bell twice a week instead of once a week, ripping off fucking stickers off of cups trying to look for fucking Bruce Wayne.
Well, ever since that guy ripped off the McDonald's thing, these things don't happen anymore.
Batman can fight crime.
Well, they still do Monopoly McDonald's every year, still.
Don't trust. So you tell
Is that what it was like, Paul?
real hero. Walk in and walk out. With the Batman
What?
helmet and see the Batman in
It looks so much better. Also, why tie in for this Batman? Like the darkest fucking looking movie.
Yeah. Here's the gritty Batman logo.
The Riddler's a serial killer and Little Caesars.
Pizza.
It really is weird. It's almost like no one wanted anything to do. Like Little Caesars was probably the last on the list, right, for Warner Brothers to pair up with.
I would imagine.
Sir, I have
hope
all the
so.
magazines here. You'll see.
Oh, good.
Oh, your butt.
Oh,
Your
they have a
nipples,
new suit. They have the modded suit at the end. I forgot.
Master Bruce, I can see your butt crack.
This is strictly we need more Batman toys. Let's put him in a new suit.
How does he get in that thing?
He's
How
a
does
bad
he get in it,
man.
man? We just
It's hanging
He's a
upside down.
Batman.
How does he get in there?
Oh, that thing. I thought you meant the suit.
My least favorite joke in this coming up here. He goes, "Holy," whatever he says. "Holy ground, Batman!" He goes, "The ground. It's covered in holes." It's not good. Rambo.
Robin.
My name came from the other Batman movie, from Returns, when he tells Alfred he'll go out for takeout.
I'll take out Alfred.
Look at his big chunky Robin mask. It's huge.
Yeah, like the eye holes are so big. He has so much black paint on his eyes.
It would be so difficult to get out of this tunnel. Like, it's the most difficult flying ever.
Yeah, you'd crash.
It's like chorus.
Oh my god, you'd fuck up that bazillion-dollar fucking machine.
Yeah. No one's gonna see this jet fly out of Wayne Manor.
No one's. We all put it together by now, right?
Everyone in Gotham put it together. They know who Batman is.
They don't care. They were waiting for him to show up, and he showed up. He saw everyone.
Turn it off. He's not coming.
Oh yeah, he's not coming. Let's go to Taco Bell.
They're popsicle molds.
We'll have to hunt him. you do him doing the ending.
We'll have to hunt him.
I don't know. He's not the hero we need right now. We got to hunt him.
At the end of this, he says it definitely.
He didn't show up
because he's Dark Knight.
That's the best ending to that fucking movie, man.
That's such a good ending, man. Fuck. And then the beginning of the third one is garbage.
Like, it's totally Heath Ledger died. We're fucked. We can't have the Joker in. It must have been because it feels so.
Why keep him alive? Why keep him alive if you don't want to use him again?
I thought this now we're watching the Water Stunt Show.
Like, they don't even mention the Joker. That was his greatest matchup from that point on. Why would he not even mention him?
Well, and like he's got to be in Arkham, right? And like Bane takes over the city, so
there's a deleted scene. I saw something. Maybe somebody made it up where it's like they're all in Arkham and they walk by the Joker's cell. They go, "Oh no, you leave him in there."
Oh, that would be so dumb.
That would make me so happy though if that existed.
You know what? I'm glad they didn't put that.
Let him be. Let him sleep.
You leave. Don't worry, he's sleeping. Let him sleep.
He's very tired.
He comes out at the end all CGI. What did I miss?
He's a dead ghost like Harold Ramis.
Why so sleepy?
I need another drink.
Oh, that's right. Scuba men who work for the Two-Face. Okay.
And again, did he dye his hair? I don't.
His hair is pink almost. It has to.
I mean, it really is, right? It's not even orange. It's highlighter pink.
It's Jim Carrey trying to beat Jack Nicholson as the Joker, and he doesn't quite get there.
I think he's great. He's fine.
I'm not saying he's not good as the Riddler. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
He's not as good as Nicholson's Joker in Batman '89.
What are you talking about?
Do you think the Riddler and the Penguin are going to team up in this new one, or you think they're totally separate entities? I'm wondering if it's going to be like a 1-2 act thing where like he deals with the Penguin early on and the Riddler is like the villain for most of it.
I bet the Penguin is just kind of overarching a crime boss.
And you know, there's a lot of rumors that the Joker is the actual bad guy in the movie still.
It turns out is not the Riddler and he's really the Joker. I would be so upset.
I don't think that he is the Joker, but I think that the Joker is apparently in the movie.
Let's fucking take a break from Batman and the Joker for 5 minutes, please.
Yeah. I would have rather he done another Apes movie, honestly.
I would rather he done anything different. Anything.
I want more apes. Less bats, more apes.
You know what's I haven't watched it yet, the Cyrano movie starring Peter Dinklage.
Is it online somewhere?
It is, but that definitely feels like this was an Apple Plus series.
I'm dying. The music is supposed to be great. I'm really excited because like rumors is the song is the best song of the year.
Oh, really?
Although I don't know now with this We Don't Talk About Bruno song.
You know what just came out?
Riddler. What?
The new Jackass.
I want to see it. You want to go see it with me, Paul?
Yeah, it's this weekend, right?
I'm not going to a theater.
I saw Licorice Pizza in theaters, and there's no problem at all.
Oh,
I'll never watch Licorice Pizza. I might go see Jackass, but
why don't you
want to see?
Why don't you want to see Licorice Pizza?
Because it's trash.
What?
What about
it's very good? It's very.
What about it is pretentious?
What's pretentious? You took my catchphrase.
It's so pretentious. It's
Licorice Pizza.
Oh yeah, I agree, Paul. I don't want to watch it. It's pretentious.
I mean, if they had,
you called it. You said it looks like James Gandolfini's son, and then I told you that it was Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. Two men that I realized died within months of each other because my fucking Facebook reminded me the other day when I talked about it. They died within weeks of each other.
Two fat men.
Fat men, both addicted to drugs and alcohol.
Am I the only one who's just tired of like mumblecore love stories between white people?
That's not what this is.
It's better than that. Honest to goodness, I will say that it's not mumblecore at all. I don't feel that energy.
Oh, what do you think? We haven't seen it, so we can talk shit about it.
I think it's. I mean, if they had a pig in it, I might go see it. But there's no.
Have you heard the controversy around it, Paul?
No, I don't. Why the fuck would I know anything about Licorice Pizza?
Paul,
I don't
do you know what Haim is?
What Haim?
What's
Paul
Haim?
Haim is Corey Haim.
Ham misspelt? Like what is Haim?
What is Haim? What is Haim? You should watch Licorice Pizza to find out.
What is Haim?
Ham misspelled.
Find out this Tuesday.
That was the tie-in. It was get the Haim ham sandwich at Denny's for Licorice Pizza.
Get moons over my Hamey.
That's great.
The Riddler's getting his at Denny's.
Whoa!
the Riddler's on his way.
Oh,
he jumps into a green highlighter green car. Takes
but it is two young white people love story, right? That's what it is. Like at the core of it.
One of them is Jewish. If you think that race doesn't matter, Miss Whoopi Goldberg.
Hey, listen. I'm just saying.
Cut Whoopi some slack is all he's trying to say.
Me? No, I'm not saying that. I don't know what I'm saying.
I do love how, like every black person in Hollywood is like, she didn't mean it, let her be. Like Anthony Anderson's like, fuck it, don't worry about it.
Whoopi Goldberg's so old, who cares? Just God,
I don't fucking give a shit, right? Fucking whatever, man.
That's exactly how I feel about Joe Rogan. I'm like, just who cares what he says? He's an idiot. No one cares. He doesn't know anything about. If you're taking
medical advice from him to begin with, you deserve to die. I don't give a shit.
He doesn't know. He's just a dude with a fucking show. Who cares?
How many times do I have to hear about some fucking controversy from the fucking View? Who's cares? Who's watching?
I don't know who watches the View anymore. Who watches it?
Yeah, it is upsetting because it seems like their loyal audience would have been the Karens that no longer would watch it, right? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Or the Karens that agreed with any controversial thing they said.
Yeah.
Or the Whoopsies fans.
Hey, and
Whoopsie.
we're coming out. Aren't we getting a Sister Act 3 soon? I hope this doesn't affect that.
Yeah, me too.
And the Sister Act tie-in with Taco Bell.
The Disney Plus Sister Act show is going to be coming out.
Sister Act 3, Back in the Habit Again, a prequel.
Get a Sister Act quesadilla today.
I would say this Licorice Pizza is more like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, just kind of vignettes.
Oh,
It's very fun. Yeah.
What an interesting story.
More white people.
More white people and how awful their lives are and how rich they are. It's so awful.
It's tough.
One of them is pretty rich.
One of them is so handsome and muscly, works on roofs. Who is he?
Well, to be fair, this one's all about a little fat kid.
Yeah, it's Seymour Hoffman's fat son. Getting by.
I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm not gonna lie. Who cares?
It's good. Nothing wrong with liking
good.
movies.
It's a good movie.
So
No, I will watch Licorice Pizza eventually.
In the movie, Paul, the controversy is, I'm going to fill it in whether you want to hear it or not, is the love interest, the woman, is like 10 years older than the male character who's a teenager.
Oh, I thought we were talking about John Michael Higgins doing the Asian voice.
That's a deeper controversy. You got to dig a little deeper for that one.
Which I think is hilarious.
I was reading some Twitter thread today where they were talking about like the age difference between the characters. And they go, well, is it addressed? Is she punished for this in the movie? I go, it's just a fucking light movie set in the 70s. Like,
and they don't even fuck. Like, they don't even fuck.
They barely kiss. Spoilers for Licorice Pizza.
It's so stupid. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. I think it's great.
I really enjoyed it, and I've watched a lot of good movies lately.
Out of everything I watched this year, it goes Batman Forever, Licorice Pizza.
It goes Batman Forever, Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time, Licorice Pizza.
Licorice Pizza. These are my movies. Take them or leave them.
This is my top 10 in no particular order.
You don't like it, you don't want to end up on my Twitter hit list.
I'm tired of seeing mundane movies about turtles traveling through time.
Number 5, Joe Rogan's podcast.
Number 6, the episode of The View where Whoopi made her comment.
That's a whole movie.
You're as blind as a bat. I'll always remember that.
No, I do remember that, yeah. Whoa!
It's always because it's confusing.
Look,
how did this work? Like, what was the plan here? He goes, well, if I can hit the one thing, everything goes up.
That's it, and everything blows up, and his head gets sucked out somehow.
It's like the Death Star, man.
This is like a stunt show. The movie is a stunt show.
Yeah.
It was just an excuse for him to do his, like, pulling face and stuff.
I always thought this was the worst, his face moving like this. Bummer! That's what he said.
She's stuck in that PVC pipe.
It's like clear plastic container.
Whoa.
This is just the Spider-Man choice, but done with Batman.
This is all the stuff is happening all at once.
And like, am I crazy, or does Alicia Silverstone's career, I know she's not in this one, but the next one, is ruined by that movie, right? She kind of disappears after that.
What else was she in?
She's kind of had a resurgence lately.
I mean, Clueless.
That's right. That is her in Clueless. She's like a little girl in Clueless, though. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, she would had a decent run in the '90s, and then Batman and Robin happens, and then she kind of like falls off.
You have a Commissioner Gordon who's basically a fat dad, and yet you made her Alfred's granddaughter.
Yeah,
it's a bad movie. I always loved how the Riddler had time to engrave question marks in this long plummeting tunnel.
Yeah. How long did he build this whole system?
He had guys fucking welding this big steel plate.
Bunch of union guys. Bunch of Gotham Union welders.
Bunch of Gotham Union steel workers come into. Riddler's got a custom job on his island.
Where did he come from? He was just down here waiting.
Yeah, he's paying into our insurance. I would do the gig.
So you came down here, Batman.
Because I have a way to get down here. Of course I do.
I use my stairs. There's 2 of them.
We got 8 minutes left with credits.
Oh, don't forget, Batman's got a bunch of coins.
Batman's coin pouch.
Batman's got a big roll of coins.
And that's the big trick, right? Is he can't get his coin, so he freaks out and kills himself.
To his death. Yeah, kills himself. Jumps to his death, basically.
I mean, that's not a bad trick. Like that could work in a more serious tone.
No, if it does feel very Batman-y of a certain age, certainly, but again, it's that Batman thing of like, well, I don't have to save you. You know?
That wasn't Tommy Lee Jones' old fucking hand. Did you see that hand?
Yeah. Child's hand.
That was some PA's hand. They said, "Get in there, get in there, get in."
I want to see a big penny fall on Two-Face.
Hey, do you think there's gonna be a big penny in the Batman's back?
Yes.
Do you? I hope so. God damn
I want to see a big T-Rex.
I want to see a T-Rex.
The big penny in the Batcave is the movie's gonna be a hit. Doesn't matter what.
No, that's all they need to do is make it look like the fucking Batcave and not try to get all fucking dumb and creative.
He's got a big glowing green rock in a glass container. He just walks.
That's all they need to do. That's so cool, man.
He goes, "Oh yeah, this is all my stuff."
And he's just walking across like this. He's rolling. He's not even walking.
These are all my things.
My big penny.
Look at that.
All my stuff down here.
There's that Robo Bat.
That is a robot bat for sure.
Arkham Asylum.
This is it. This is Dr. Burton here.
Arkham's been consistent through all these movies, huh?
See, look, he's supposed to look like Tim Burton.
Oh, I could see that.
He's literally named Doctor. They say Dr. Burton here, but it's Hugo Strange. The glasses are Hugo Strange.
Such a C-list Batman villain, Hugo Strange. Nobody likes him.
Yeah. What if there was another psychotherapist that we're supposed to care about?
What if Batman had to deal with a psychiatrist? Great. He's not evil.
It's a very 90s thing, though, of like, we're scared of psychiatry.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Meridian Chase.
These head shrinkers are fucking around. Up in our skulls.
They give you Zoloft, Batman.
They get inside your brain and they make you the Batman.
I feel like I had this movie spoiled for me. Like I walked in at the end and watched the end before I saw the whole movie as a kid.
I am the Batman.
You know, a memory I have of a movie I walked in on when I wasn't supposed to. I walked into the theater. It was Bride of Chucky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I walked in. I wasn't supposed to. I snuck in.
Did you watch the whole thing?
No, I just watched one scene where Chucky flips somebody off in Bride of Chucky, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be here, and I ran out.
I can't think
I got Katie through all of the Chuckies leading up to the Chucky TV show. I did not get her through all of the Screams leading up to the new Scream.
Oh, really?
And arguably the Screams have a better.
Yeah, I would say
like they're none of like some of the Chuckies are better, but like Screams have a pretty average. Like there's not like a major dip in quality at any point. 3 is kind of the worst one, but.
All right, we got about 5 minutes left of Batman Forever. That's including credits. We're gonna watch this Joel Schumacher video Eric sent.
I don't even know what it is, really.
A random 1 minute out of the 45 minutes.
We're about to do Kiss from a Rose.
Look at Alfred watching them.
He goes, ooh.
He goes, I got your Nickelodeon magazines.
If I see you at a cafe kissing Dr. Meridian.
If you're with Dr. Chase Meridian.
I'll run up to you and kiss you and say, my boy, my boy.
I'll run with you and Robin with the backlight of the bat symbol, which we wouldn't have here in the Bat Cave.
I'd say, sir, you're forgetting your gack.
Sir, you didn't pay the check.
Those aren't them. That's stuntmen, right?
Oh, yeah, totally. Chris O'Donnell did not have time for this. There you go. Batman Forever.
Paul's choice. Paul, you did good.
It was a great movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Well, when do you get it? You don't even get, I guess you don't get it until later on in the credits, huh?
Get what?
Is it the second song?
You know the song "Kiss from a Rose," right, Paul? You got something with that problem with that one too.
What?
Mom Grayson, Dad.
You know the
Grayson.
song "Kiss from a Rose"?
Everyone knows that song.
It's in Batman Forever.
Everyone knows that song, huh, Paul? But no one knows Drew Barrymore.
Yes, yeah, it's the ending song. Yeah.
All right, since we're at 19
Everyone
minutes,
knows her as Tom Green's ex-wife.
this is Joel Schumacher's Batman Forever, a misunderstood masterpiece from High Top Films.
Play that joke and play the moments of drama with a little bit of vulnerability, with elegance. Speaking of elegance, I think the best way to describe Jim Carrey's Riddler is by playing Elliot Goldenthal.
Why does he sound like he's been altered?
Oh, God.
I swear there's a 3-scene stretch in the middle of Batman Forever that makes me feel like I'm on a psychedelic drug that I've never taken.
I lost count.
A drug called Joel Schumacher.
Does anybody else feel like a fried egg?
But seriously, even though so many cape flicks and filmmakers took inspiration from Carrey's deranged, insane, and zany take on Edward Nygma, I still don't think people give this performance.
He said Nygma. You can say it.
The respect it deserves.
Wait, when did this come out?
Soaring past our sun and into a different
Oh,
galaxy.
only.
Sure. But that isn't just him improving. That's not just him doing the '90s Jim Carrey shtick.
It's one of the greatest thrills of my life working with Jim Carrey. He is one of the most talented.
It's one of the greatest thrills of my life.
He told me you can't say Nygma, and I say whatever I want.
It's very, very rehearsed. It's very disciplined. It takes hours and hours of practice. I admire him very much.
Hours of practice to do that?
And he's a great
I don't know.
And even if Joel or the studio decided to use...
Okay.
So, do you know what other? Guess what other movie? Fucking Kiss from a Rose is in.
Space Jam.
No, don't tell me. 10 Things I Hate About You. No. Was it a teeny bopper?
I thought for sure you were gonna know it, Paul.
Was it a
It's
teeny
also
bopper?
in Never Ending Story 3.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Really?
Before it's in Batman, the Batman Forever.
Grant
soundtrack.
McEwen did the miniatures, Eric.
Who did?
Grant McEwen.
Well, I just looked at I was looking at all the makeup names, and V. Neil was the key makeup artist for this. By the way, I was right.
Here we go. Here's Kiss from a Rose. Let's all sing it together. Like on the dark side of me.
Oh, I can't see it. It has 2 music videos.
High enough to fear, but did you know?
And 1 song.
Knows my eyes become large and it's light that you shine.
This is it by Seal? Seal's the artist?
Seal. This is
Wasn't he
Seal.
married to someone famous?
All you seem to know these men by are who they're married by, who they're not married to. You make me sick, Paul.
he was married to Drew Barrymore.
He was
wasn't he? He was married to someone like that.
He was married to a supermodel. I want to say Heidi Klum.
Yeah, he was married to Heidi Klum, I believe.
There you go.
Who was married to Heidi Klum?
Seal.
Oh, that's right. He was.
He might even still be married to her.
No, they recently got.
They got split up. Yeah,
they were together for a long time, though. Yeah,
I want to say Seal got in trouble. You know what I mean?
Seal got in trouble for being in Pop Star.
So the first video, came out, and then it happens. It being in Batman Forever becomes a big deal, and then Schumacher directs the second Seal music video for this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of it is just clips of Batman Forever, but then he does actually direct the stuff where it looks like him in the same lighting singing on, I don't know, Gotham fucking towers and shit.
Well, guys, happy moving to you both. If we don't do an episode before, I'm sure we won't. You guys are going to be moving. It's too much hassle.
I really wish it was different, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy from here on out.
But this was fun. Glad we got to watch Batman Forever together and talk Batman. This has been the HiLo cast, Batman Forever commentary / Batzony retrospective. Any final thoughts? Final thoughts on Batman?
You know what? This was way more enjoyable than I remember it, and I think everyone should revisit Batman Forever. Give it a shot. Don't revisit Licorice Pizza. Don't even watch it for the first time.
I'm gonna watch that next. This was good. I forgot how good this Batman was too, and that's all I have to say about it.
Him making that decision between the two at the end was like my favorite. I thought as a kid, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Wait, I was thinking about that. Didn't they steal that idea in another Batman where he had to choose between 2 people, to save
between Rachel and yeah, he did. Yeah, they did, Paul. They totally stole that.
They stole that idea.
Paul, everything's a fucking ripoff. All our fucking lives.
Hey, you weren't supposed to come for me.
Oh yeah, it's between Rachel and Harvey Dent. That's right.
Yeah, that's a good scene. They don't make them like they used to anymore. That's what I gotta say about Batman Forever. It's a real, honest to God movie. It looked great.
Baby.
On that note, let's end it.
See ya.
Bye.